First one came out like 2013, which is like over 10 years ago now. That was fantastic. Also made my camera slightly smaller. Yeah, the Walking Dead games are fantastic. Wolf Among Us was shockingly good for what the story it told was. More difficult. It's more the different directions than the endings. I guess it's more of the middle stuff. I guess the thing is, if you're a achievement hunter, it may not be worth it. Because you can't really rush through those games. But if you were genuinely interested in the story, then I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Speaking of which, at some point I gotta go back and do... I gotta actually go and do, what's it called? 4th season of The Walking Dead. Let's clean off Emily and Little Dawn.
Dug up some new blueprints
What?
for you.
What's a... What? Blow a hole through her head? Is that the one you're talking about? I haven't played them on Until Dawn, but I've seen enough to know what you're talking about. You didn't like her? And I got a soft spot for... Understand the palm of my hand. Yeah, that's a pretty good line. If a line is good enough, I can't bring myself to kill someone. I'm just like, that was just too good, man. That was fantastic. That was amazing. She's the worst. Oh, I can also upgrade my Dauntless shield. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Here we go. I didn't even see that shit.
I'll put some hurt
So that's actually launching in, I think, the next 2 weeks. There's like a not a reboot, but it's kind of like a reimagination
Feels like there was
of
something else.
Until Dawn for the PC, which I'm pretty sure was set to come out beginning of October. Ah, crap. Armor slot. That might be a good game to play through for like the month of Halloween. But I don't know. There was some ask about doing FNAF as well, which I'll have to see how things line up. I don't know. There's been a lot of stuff to do. Until Dawn could be fun though. Dude, those games stress me out so much. I'm not sure if it shows at all, but playing those games stresses the shit out of me. FNAF is so boring. Damn, boring. Hello, hello. You don't like that? You don't like hellos? I was thinking about doing every FNAF game in existence. Starting with Sister Location. You don't like that shit? Who's not a fan?
That's it.
I think I see what I have to do here. Incredible. The cash grabs to sell merch. The first couple weren't that bad. It may have gotten worse with time. At this point, it seems like there's a new FNAF game coming out with like every season. So at this point, I'm not even sure what the lore is or what it might be. I think I followed it pretty damn well, and I was like doing some like personal research on it, just because, you know, edgy teenager was like, oh my god, this is so cool. Up until about Sister Location. I think I kind of fell off the rails at Sister Location, or a little bit after Sister Location. I love the Joy of Creation. That one I thought was pretty good. Joy of Creation. Can I see that from here? I think that's the one to do. Okay. And then what was the one after Sister Location? At that point, I was like, well, I meant like interest in the game. Sorry, I didn't necessarily. Did I say lore? I meant like overall interest in the games. I thought I was really intrigued with.
Waterfalls. We're
I was
There
really
should be a gate up
intrigued
ahead.
with. Woo! I was intrigued with the Joy of Creation just because I thought the way it was designed was really cool. It was like a first person walking around the house kind of game, and the animatronics were so freaking scary. And it's one of the few games where if Bonnie catches you, he punched the shit out of you. Then remember that? Does anyone remember that? Was just me? I thought that was funny. It's like every animatronic they don't special like animation for the death, and Bonnie just like had him reaching up and slamming the fuck out of the main character. Remember that? It was so loud. Which isn't a bad thing, but it was scary and also extremely startling to get got, because it would blow your headset up. I'm not about the movie. I want my 2 hours back. You didn't like the movie? What not? It wasn't a Christopher Nolan film level of quality. It was very much a fan designed movie. Oh wow, they brought hags back, which sounds rude, but that's just what they're called. Well, FNAF 4 was brutal, absolutely. I agree with you. Which I think part of the reason what made it so scary was the fact that you need to have your volume like reasonably high in order to hear the sound cues, right? But if you mess up, then you just get absolutely devastated from the volume. So it was like brutal. Not called hags. What are they called? Witches? Called stinkies. You guys are just annoying because they just go all around the place and they hide. Not fawns. There we go. Yeah, they're called hags. No, Revenant hag. That was silly. Look at that. That's a point for me. Bruh. I remember that. They are called hag. The silly little guy. I think the second, there's a second FNAF movie in creation, and I'm not sure how valuable this is, but I did see a Twitter post that was like, the screenwriting for the third FNAF movie is also in development. It's like, oh, that means they sat down and made a Google spreadsheet or document that they shared amongst the writers that they put their name and heading on. Like, that's as far as they've probably gone with that. It was good. I combined a lot of games. Kept the confirmed theory that Spin Shop was a child murderer. Also, Matthew Lilliard, huh? That's pretty dope.
My soul cannot rest until they.
That's okay though. Indispensable. Not everyone has to like the movie. I was just curious if you had any specific complaints about it that I could hassle you about. You know. I'm not gonna biggest dickus you. Like, what do you mean you didn't like that movie? Jackpot. What's up, baby? Ah! Dude, that was good. Well hidden. But Shaggy was the villain. That was a twist. Calls himself President Springtrap. What? You didn't like that part of the movie? When Springtrap put his helmet on and said, "Call me El Presidente."
It's like more of Lunda's old armor. Nearly have the complete set now.
Find the ship by accident, dude. I didn't even need to equip that quest. It's just kind of happening now. Let's get the reference. Yeah, sorry. I'm sure it's really good. You know, you did a good job, kiddo. Can I pull us back this way? I definitely hit it, by the way. That's just disappointing. Why did you hit that from over there? Fuck. I was just barely missed that shit. I can do one of these bad boys. You made me believe. And how is Fred just gonna follow me on the rope? Amazing. Okay. Do I have to hit this from over here? So I don't think I don't see that. If I hit that, I would have fucking creamed my pants. I think I'm too far away. That's not happening in this lifetime or any others. Ugh. That feels really close. Is that just me? I think I have to wait so long for it to land. Felt far. Damn it. Oh, it's gotta be. Oh, sorry, I'm being a goober. That's from over there, I think. Nothing explosive over there. I hit that from here? Is that the design? I know there's fire right there. Okay, let's you shoot them with arrows. Wait, what? Really? I'll have to shoot them into the wall. Dispensable, she's being stupid. Oh, should. Oh, okay. How am I supposed to get this from here, if not from here? Like, I know there's explosives there. I've seen it, I was there. I made eye contact with it. Maybe more like here? That's gonna just slam it. From above it, maybe? But the bridge is above it. I can't get that. I think this might be scuffed. I think this this puzzle just might be broken. I think this might be impossible. I should quit. Oh wait, I can kind of get an angle of it from here. See how I missed? Stupid. That's kind of close. I was like next to it. The problem is I don't know if the game's blocking me because it's like that's not from the right, that's not the intended angle to hit it from, so we're not gonna give it to you. This might not be it. I don't think this doesn't feel good. You know, it doesn't feel like a. It doesn't feel like an official angle. You know what I mean? I've spent 3 hours in this part just trying to do this. Last throw, then I'm out of here. I'm not even gonna look at it. See?
Happy to repair my old armor.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, pivot,
in order,
pivot,
so-
pivot, pivot. I should pivot. I got a new armor piece. Gimme, 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 gimme. Which one is it? No, it was the wrist armor. So much better. Look at that strength increase. Been real strong now.
That'll keep your bits in all the
valid.
right places.
Dude, I'm always looking out for my
Hitting the
bits.
road or chewing the fat?
Yeah, should be a bit less underpowered now. Now that I'm not level 3 anymore. Man, let me really like analyze this. I don't see how to get above. Unless I have to go from up there. Ugh, what? Maybe that's it. Maybe I need to. Maybe I need to go like back there and all the way around or something stupid. Okay. Okay, I see what you're supposed to be doing. But first, pivot. There was a chest over here. A chest that escaped my gaze the first time. It will not escape my gaze the second time. It was this one over here. An over yonder chest. Whee! Oh no. What is this? Oh. Yeah.
Let's join them.
This one should be like more health, I think. They alternate, right? Someone mentioned that to me. They alternate between cool and not cool. This one I can do one of these for? This does not feel like I'm supposed to be doing this one. Never mind.
Nice work.
Never mind. I might have just done that from the wrong angle. Okay. I didn't even see that was there. I just did that because I saw something that could burn. I was like, ooh. Seems the third one's around here somewhere. Probably hiding from view like a little slimy little git. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Maybe not. These puzzles are... Not kidding, sorry. That was terrible. I shouldn't have said that.
Now, how do we get up there, I wonder?
We can't. Not with those vines in the way.
Make it really
Doesn't
big.
look like we can reach it from down here.
Okay, that's the game saying don't try it. Alright. I think I have to go back around at some point.
Such power
What do you want?
corrupts.
What is wrong?
I died, and you will help me.
Of course, Gunhild. But to what end?
When the Einherjar
What is
came,
wrong with you?
We needed a way to fight back. I suggested say their magic.
I understand your desperation, but that was foolish.
Clearly, I was lucky enough to be murdered before my mind could be corrupted.
Given worse, you could have been turned into a giant ball of
You
mages
must
by...
free them.
Of course. Say their magic corrupts so ruthlessly.
These dead are so
Those poor
needy.
souls must be in agony.
Then we shall give them death.
I tried, and she said don't bother. How many can I stack? Oh my god. find places I can first hit and then work with that, I think. That seems to touch it. Isn't it that one, though? How do I connect that to this? Can I hit the chain? Wait. Ah, damn it, it's behind it. I got real excited for a second. I was like, oh! I was like, no way. Man, how do I know when they're overlapping is the thing. Like, the depth of field is so hard to play around with. Sometimes I feel like the pulse is overlapping, but it doesn't give a shit. Am I supposed to do this here? Like, is that overlapping, or does that have to be? Does the line have to be touching that line? Like, is that overlapping? I guess it is, because it is kind of pulsating a little bit. Feels too far away. That's probably overlapping. But puzzles are puzzling. That's probably a good one. I think those are overlapping. I'll just double check. Like, I didn't like that one at all. Okay, so that's pulsing. That's probably gonna activate that. Right? Okay, so that one did cranial activation. That's pulsing. That's also pulsing. Which means... Fuck me. That takes less time, I guess, though. Hey, why do arrows have to take time to regenerate when you're not in combat? That seems obnoxious. I'm doing puzzles here, man. Give me a sec. Let me cook. No, come on. Alright, thank you. Fuck you. Too far away now as well. Three. Am I supposed to do it this way? This seems not right. Why is it going away so quickly? Is this supposed to be to hit that? How about this is being a little obnoxious? Not hitting when I need to hit. Three. Try to make it work with two. Hey, there we go. Dude, that's annoying. That wasn't very fun. I don't know why. I don't like the fact that you can't just spam arrows out of combat to make the puzzles a bit easier. That just seems a little unnecessarily challenging. I don't know. Should I just ride the wambulance? Or does anyone else agree with me on that? That's kind of annoying.
What's it like being back?
Like I haven't come back at all.
Bingo.
Everything's changed. I'm a stranger.
Oh, that's true. Maybe it's
I know the
she's just
feeling.
underleveled. Okay, so you guys thought that was annoying as well. Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad on my first time actually doing one of the intended sigil arrow things. I thought that was stupid. Unnecessarily difficult, just for the timing's sake. Feels so valid right now. Dude, I made a triangle.
The runic word appeared over there. See it?
No.
Mecking.
Mecha. Was supposed to do that for side quest?
We should be able to
I
reach
love
the
hard games
wedding
and devs make them harder to do to speedrunners. Dude, speedrunners always find a way to make something trivial, and it always just comes to falling through the floor and doing something still silly. The second devs patch floor, then finally maybe they'll have something to work with. Most speedruns that would just fly through floors, you know. Oh, that last one's interesting. Maybe for those sticky puzzles.
My friends' souls are still twisted.
Yeah, give me a second.
Give them the freedom.
I was
of death.
fighting with your game's mechanics real quick. It took me a second to get through it. And hopefully there's not too many like that that require a full shift at the ball crushing factory. Ideally not. Otherwise, we're gonna have trouble. Or I'm gonna have trouble. Because I'm gonna throw my controller across the room. Be like, no. Those are the ones yesterday Andrew said were easy, and Diego was like, nah. What do you mean easy? It's hard. I think I'm in Diego's court on that one. Speaking of which, make it make sense. I got an apple. It's going with 4 apples? Yeah. It was giving 4 apples for sure. It might just be an upgrade thing. Maybe I'll just ride the ambulance. I don't know. Maybe that's the main thing. I ride the goo goo gaga cry cry. But at least I don't ride it alone. I'll be joined with companionship. Thank you for having me. We all cry together. Well, I meant like recharge size is what I was thinking of. But maybe we can upgrade the recharge. I'm supposed to go here. Is that just like a... I guess I should go through that way. That seems... That was optional and annoying. So that's probably was special in some way. I'm gonna go through that way and see what's up. Go check the vibe. I was thinking maybe it was upgrade to increase her. It was just her recovery speed that was terrible.
The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done.
Comes with chest
I've
tightness.
lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy.
Goes with the
once.
chest tightening
For a
first.
time, I foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
I failed, all the same.
No shame in family. Also, I think it's one of the treasure chests is here. Right? It's, I had a little thing that was like, go by the waterfalls or some crap. And look at where I am. A bunch of waterfalls and crap. Whee! Right side! Ouch. I don't flex stick to fix that one.
Incoming left side!
No, I don't do that very Sorry, I was in puzzle mode. Any second. Man, I am underleveled. A little bit. Though it is also Give Me God of War, but... Go for it, kiddo. Let's get my health back.
Behind you! Incoming!
Behind you, look out!
Ugh. That means trash.
Behind you! Watch out!
Yeah,
Take it off, man.
Boulder is honestly underrated. Jesus.
Last enemy.
Nice. Trying to use those little combos a bit more. That's why a line from Wukong hits so hard for me. Play pause everyone, death and right highlight. No one's exam. That's unfortunately the problem with fate is that logic can be kind of circular, where it's like I can change my fate. The only way you think that you can, I guess, think you can change fate, but now you're not even knowing what your fate is. You know, if you had something written in the line that you knew like this is gonna happen, then I guess you could do that a bit better. Shouldn't be rewarding bad behavior, but it's kind of funny. Just caught me out left field. I was ready to read that one. That's negative reinforcement. Positive reinforcing the wrong behavior. It's not gonna stop now. Just funny enough to warrant a giggle. Shout out to that Cave Bears line after we played the Quarry.
Do you know why I left that night, Mimir?
Only a hunch.
He showed me who he really was. Odin asked me to cast a protection spell on him. The one I used on my son. But the way it drove our boy mad, I refused. He was furious. Throwing every object he could find, destroyed the room. There was only coldness after that. I tried to make it work.
No one could have lived like that, Your Majesty.
To yourself first game. Ruins fate. But any of this stuff and the critics happen to die. Was that in the? Do you mean the first game? It had. Sorry, I was gonna say something stupid. I thought you meant like. I was gonna say you mean the first one from like the 90s. I was like, wait a minute. But I realized you meant the 2018 one. Must have some real silliness. But they somehow did predict the 2018. Yeah, the 90s with FREYA. Yeah, it says. I need more coffee, I think.
Anything illuminating?
I need a bit more wake up juice. Though I was gonna say, if they somehow did like set up the plot line for 2018 and 1990, then that'd be pretty dope. That's what I call thinking ahead. Name a game series that's done something like that. That seems really hard to do. The best most games would give themselves is like a hint that something happens in the future. But it's more just like leaving the door open rather than actually anything concrete, right? The best you can expect out of movies or games these days is just like showing someone alive when they shouldn't be at the very end of the game or the movie. Like, yeah, something might happen. We've clearly left enough room to warrant it for it. Let's really lead back to that place from earlier. I want that chest. Wait, I hear a crow. I gotta go back to the big tree at some point. I'm pretty sure I've unlocked more stuff there. This game is not giving that many chances to go back. Perfect. First try, baby. So I think I'm getting further and further away from the area with, sorry, I'm getting lost in the sauce here. I'm getting further and further away from the area with that side quest over there. Which side quest is this? Ah, this is, okay, this is the FREYA one. That makes sense. I'll have to go back. You can go back. I found some new shit there. Yeah, true. I can unlock a lot more stuff with the, having FREYA on board. For having Brandon FREYA on board. What's that? What's this? There's sausage in the air. What's this? There's bullshit everywhere. What's this? I just did one of these. Is there another one already? This game is simply spoiling me. Oh, God. I already want to end my life. This is terrible. How many of these are there? How many of the puzzles in this game make up these runic arrows? Having to explode them in rapid succession. That's one. Oh. Random says too many. More like one. Ugh. Probably done two so far. By logic, I might already be done technically. Can the last one be normal?
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
I don't think this is gonna work at all. Nah, it's not pulsating. Shut up. Don't give me hints. I know what I have to do. It's just I don't like to have to do it.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
It's literally a rock. What is the problem? Please. Yes, oh my gosh. I want to cry already. Too much thinking involved. It's hard, Shelf. It's difficult. Alright? It's requiring too much out of me for a Wednesday. I came here to slay, not do puzzles. Nah, but we kicked ass. And we took names.
Allow me.
I'll go for it.
Fu.
Whoa. Oh wow. Sorry, I thought we were about to start climbing. I didn't realize you're gonna open a door.
I never thought I'd come back here.
Do you think there's gonna be loot back here? Oh, what?
Reavers. Of course.
Disgusting. How dare you ruin this hallowed ground?
Watch out! It's a soul.
Ah, great.
It doesn't belong here. We must get rid of it. Kratos! Yeah.
Dude, I turned on fire. Talk about insult to injury. Salt eater. Is the ones that throw shit at me? God. Imagine doing a no-hit run of this game.
Of course. Watch out!
You would literally be a god, I
It
think.
doesn't belong here. We must get rid of it.
That's just xenophobic, man.
Get back!
Behind you! Go!
Yeah, I see it. Thank you.
Brother, get up! Brother!
I walked into the purple stuff. That's honestly fitting because purple is kind of a rude color. I'm not a huge fan of purple. I feel like it just sits there, glaring at you angrily
Reavers, of course.
from its purple backhind.
Watch out! It's a soul eater! It doesn't belong here! We must get rid of it!
First of all, ow. Come on! It's like hitting him in the face.
It's unstable! Get back!
Wow.
On your left!
Come on. One more time. Not working with a lot here.
Protect yourself!
What do you think I'm trying to do? I think I enjoy doing this. Was I seeing a Sillier in the rock golems from earlier?
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Please no. 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 Sam, why'd you wait the rocks or give it? Oh, is it working if it's closed? Oh, I thought it did more damage if it was opened. Dude, son of a hamster. Literally? Really?
Reavers.
The body exploded?
Of course.
Ah. Dude, what's up? What's up, AB? How you doing today, man?
Watch out! It's a soul eater!
Oh, really,
It
huh?
doesn't belong here! We must get
Tell
rid
me
of it.
more. Ah!
Behind you! Incoming!
I'm about to get no dipped here in a second. Yeah. Unbelievable. I didn't know that, Diego. I thought it only worked if it was open. Or had max efficiency if it was open. Man, I beat this already, and I just fumbled at the freaking finish line. How are you doing? What's AB? Hope you're having a fantastic day.
Reavers.
Weavers. Weavers.
Watch out! It's a soul eater! It doesn't belong here! We must get
It doesn't belong here. Nice. What's up, Void? How you doing today, man? This is just like 9 souls, huh? Damn it! It's not like 9 souls. What? But there's parrying in this game. There's a lot of. Honestly, the AP was not lying about 9 souls. With the parrying. That parrying looks delicious, dude. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's on the list. We're finding the time. Ever get done with this?
Reavers. Of
Reavers.
course.
Of course.
Watch out! It's a soul
That did
eater.
so much damage.
It doesn't belong here. We must get rid of it.
Go for it. Come on. Stream.
Behind you, brother!
Yeah, way too close. Way too close. What? Knees. Right now, let's just cancel this. You're right. This is over. It's so much fun. Away from me.
It's unstable. Get back.
Might be it. Yes. You will not be needing this anymore. Okay. Now I just gotta be like as cautious as possible. As calm, as
Enemy
cool,
behind you, Kratos.
and collected as humanly possible. And nothing will go wrong. I'm scared. A little safer than sorry, I suppose.
It's explosive. Be careful.
Nice. Dude, handled. Easy. No diff. Did it first try.
This place. It used to be sacred. Now it sits abandoned, vandalized. Hopefully the objects I'm
Wow,
looking
these
for are
foul
still
monsters. These beasts of the depths. It's pretty much like the same exact thing as like the other ones that what's it called? Like the Forest Guardians, like the same exact thing in concept. I think those ones do more damage though. The Giant's Toes started. Like all these treasure maps, nothing to do with them.
Learn anything?
Find location on the map. The Jotnir might be gone from the realms, but the giant still rides above the Vanir. My treasure is seen significant carried to its last sleeping burns, but I prefer to look at it for its room for growth. Have I seen tree roots before? When did we ever see tree roots? Where's this? Where's that? The giant's toes? The giant's toast. The giant's moist bread. I don't know where that could be. I may or may not have been there before. It's all we're in the realm of theoreticals. Where have we seen trees before, dude? Like, this realm doesn't have any trees at all to speak of, so it's definitely not in this place. A lot of ifs and maybes and some buts. All the words inside my head.
shut. If memory
I'm
serves,
fired up and tired
we'll
of
need
the
to
way
light
the
both
trees
of
are
those
being up.
torches to open.
Ew. Nice, dude.
This is a mystic fire. Its flames are short-lived.
Because why not? Of course it is, because that'd be too easy otherwise. Okay, that's stupid. That's dumb, and the devs know exactly what they were doing when they made this. Which is being annoying for no reason. I have to land at the exact same time. Dude, give me a break. What kind of fire is short-lived? Was it a firecracker? I get it now. I totally see where you're coming from. Now we're just being annoying for no reason.
Look, over there.
What? Do I need to play the first game for? Yeah, I would say you don't need to play the first 3. I think you should definitely play 2018 before you do this one. Honestly, you're gonna be massively confused otherwise. Skip 1 to 3 if you must, but I think 2018 is a need to have to even understand what's going on in this one.
So much about that day I wish I could change. If only I'd seen the signs.
There's a lot of ground in the back that needs to be explained. Yeah, those are the pre-PC ones. Those are like the PlayStation. Was that PlayStation 3 or 2? I think one of them was on PlayStation 2. Why is this still here?
That's it.
Is it supposed to go or is this optional? I don't even know. We just doing stuff right now. Just be touching shit. Oh my god. Great. It's on the other side of all places. What if I bring it to my side? What if I get away from that bad influence? Let's see how far that extends. It's gotta be like an outer range here, right? Or are we just stealing from across the map? Oh, that's funny. What? It's so far. It's okay. Okay, dude. Okie dokie then. It's becoming invulnerable because I've hit it too many times. Bro, at least I got it away from me. We can work around that. Can't bother me if it's stuck in the animation of walking back to where it started. Get over here. Bullshit. Good riddance indeed. There's one more. It's one that I initially kicked all the way back over there.
Watch your eye!
Oh my gosh. Dude was hiding.
Look at this.
Alright.
There.
Darn tuning indeed.
I see the chalice.
That seems like an easy remaster at some point. Like I'm pretty sure that would absolutely kill in terms of like interest. Though, do you think they would remake them? There's been kind of like we've kind of had a trend in the last few years where a lot of these big companies have just been remaking games from the pre-2010 era, you know? At the very least, they could just remaster them or just port them to PC. I'm not sure how much effort goes into doing a remaster or a port.
Placed during my wedding.
Damn. Traitor, oof. But if they ever did like a legacy series of the original 1 through 3, I think I would definitely be interested in doing a playthrough of it. I think that'd be fun. Remember when I was younger, I was like, I thought the idea of exclusives was like a really cool thing, because it's like, you know, PC and afterwards, that kind of stuff. But it's like, as of late, I've been like, the idea of like an exclusive is kind of annoying. Even if it's like a PC exclusive and something I can play. Because it's like, think about audience capture reasons. It's like, don't you want most people to play your title? Like, it feels bad just to like leave a console out of something, you know?
What's it say, brother?
Got nothing to say, Kratos? Lore markers 15 to 20. Okay. How my skills looking, actually? I got 10,000 skills. Dude, massive skills. I don't really use this one at all. I'm gonna leave that one for last. That's probably a good one to have, I think. That's probably a good one to have as well. I'm not sure what this permafrost thing is, to be honest. I have not been using the how do you ignore the glowing yellow thing every time? What glowing? Oh. All right, hold up, let him cook. You did a good that's fair. I could take that. It's just I just don't really much care for the color yellow. It's a gross color. Probably stun, to be honest. Actually, maybe frost. I don't really do this. I don't really do the is element good in this game? I never really pay attention to the element. I just hit them until they stop moving. To be real honest with you, man. Yeah, that one was fair. I should have seen that. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. So I do a lot of Frost Awaken stuff. Awaken, 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 awaken. Take the land that must be taken. Hyperion. Okay. I have a lot of points. Where's the one that makes her fire faster? Status damage. Throw in these last ones. Oh yeah, additional runic arrow, my bad. That's only 5,000 juice. I guess we saving up, huh? This one was in the previous one too. That was pretty cool. Oh, you can combine it. Wait, that's actually like really dope. You have to finish on one of them though, I think. That's like the longest combo you can do there. So light, heavy, heavy, light. Huh? Huh? That's huge, by the way, because I've been slamming. I've done so much Frost Awaken this title, and then 1, 2, 3. I did it wrong. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, I unlocked that as well. It's 3 lights, heavy. Good to know. What's up?
From the ceremony.
A symbol of reconciliation.
It's a chalice.
We drank from the lover's chalice until we could hardly stand.
It's an aphrodisiac.
I confided in him that night about wanting an apology from Freyr. Odin reassured me that he'd be the only family I'd need.
That's toxic. That's abusive. We don't like that. That's toxic. Alright, I guess we're tracking that now. What? Almost. What? What's she doing? Oh, she magicked. Oh, okay. All over the place. Alright. Man, these backstories are giving like a lot of lore.
I can't read that from here. Let's head back and I can take a better look.
Why not? Just look at it from this angle. It's pretty close. I guess we going back. Real missed opportunity to have a kickable here that allows you to go back down. Real missed. Swing.
Better now.
No. The pain only grows.
Confronting one's past often hurts.
Will I never be free of it? What more do I need to do?
Also, to be honest, there's just some wounds that never heal, to be honest, I think. There's just certain traumas that they're like scabs. You know, if you get enough of a physical boo-boo, it doesn't like quite heal right. You know, there's like a Sam, can you heal D's? Ah, I forgot about the stupid scab jar. You disgust me. Can I heal these? I got you, bro. That's what a terrible reminder of my past. Dude, she's still an absolute baddie, but not worth it. Too much trauma in one afternoon. Okay.
Come on, Kratos, get up!
That's not bad anymore. Yeah, I pretty much completely got rid of the banned list other than the slurs. Cause to be fair, I didn't mean to get rid of scammed, but I removed like 99% of the banned words had to do with bald. I got rid of them all. You're welcome, by the way. Liberty has returned to this chat. Nice. Less noise. This isn't doing that much. Don't you chomp at me. No! Right in the back. Had ass, even naked. All right. Nah, yeah. I got rid of them all. I went through. I was like, you know, I'll just let you guys have your freedom back. You guys seem like borderline repressed.
Another one, left side.
Your language is taken from you. How like not right of me to do, huh? Man, that's a hard time.
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
No, I'm not. My ego hurts. I just can't get that. That's probably no. I probably. We're close to the purple stuff. Open wide. Jeez, dude. Of my First Amendment right of free speech. Technically, you don't have that here, because this is a private like corporation. But I'll grant it. Aren't they so nice? You technically lose that right when it's not a government entity. I'm not a government entity. But
The word isn't complete.
I'll grant it. I'll grant
It's
it.
missing a piece.
How do you miss a piece of a word exactly? Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Bro's using political talk. What is this? A political channel? I don't know how you miss part of a word exactly. Oh, what? How'd I get there? I see now. I have to go this side. Blah 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 blah. Someone called a yapulence. I'm just gonna run. You know, as I've gotten older, there's been so many like there's so many fewer times than I thought I would have to just do this to someone who was, you know, really yapping on, you know. I feel like there should be more of those opportunities to do that IRL. Like, you know, like coworker just keeps going on, boss keeps going on, and this doesn't really happen as much as I would like. Also, I just don't have the balls to do it, to be fair. So it's been very warranted sometimes. Okay, bye.
Behind you, brother! Aggressive!
Okay. I figure we would just like throw or die. Whichever came first.
Anything interesting, brother?
I saw a really funny video today. Not really funny, but I got a random subreddit post from like a college, actually based in New York, of this professor that got like super duper mad. He heard one of the students in his class, I guess, talking, and he like pretty much failed the entire class for it or something. I mean, I should show it a little bit. It's such a wild clip. You want to? It's literally like the Webster definition of someone on a power trip. Maybe we'll watch it in a bit, just so you guys can cringe at it with me. And I was like, oh my god, dude. It's like the definition of like a professor from hell type shit. Uh-oh. Okay.
The crest of the Hewley family. One of the first families ripped apart by the war.
We can give it back to them. Maybe they'll be willing to pay a fine amount for it. What? Oh.
My circlet's here.
Your what?
It's on that pedestal by the balcony!
We must remove these creatures first.
Jeez. Too many creatures. My humble opinion. I forgot they do that crap. They just run all over the place. Wish I could like freeze them to place, but they don't really do that. Yeah, see? Nail down. Nice. One Mississippi. At this point, the rage is still my get out of jail free card, but it's like a little too soft for my liking. I remember really struggling with those guys in the there was like a gauntlet in the previous game. I think it's like Mesothelioma or whatever that place is called. And like you gotta like there were some of them that were like time trials, and so like the ones that like flit all over the place were just like the enemies from hell. How come she's not changing arrow? Oh, because she's an animation. My bad. Go for it.
Belong to you.
A symbol of commitment. After the ceremony, he had a new one made every week, each more beautiful than the last.
Wow, what a
He
sweet
stopped
guy.
when I refused to teach him the old magic. You know, my people used to send me gifts too, so I wouldn't forget home. But after the birth of my son, it stopped.
That's a cool bird. That's only 2 out of 3 though, because I can count. I guess the third one's gonna be over there, right? I get the sense, I almost said Zeus. I get the sense Odin was
The word is complete.
shower
I still
in
can't read it
gifts
from here.
until
Let's head back down.
you get what you want, and then in that case, cut him off, right? So he was showering her in gifts because he wanted her to teach him old magic. So it was like hopeful gift flowering, essentially. Man,
I thought I'd feel
manipulation
peace when I came
101.
But I feel nothing.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet.
You may be right.
The runic word appeared over there. See it?
Indeed.
Phew. After all the battles I've fought, why does the other side of this door scare me most?
As long as it's not a
The
Valkyrie.
most difficult battles are fought within, but this battle, you will not fight alone.
I mean, I get it's an emotional
Are you
battle.
ready?
Yes.
I'm gonna see your wedding dress on the floor or something. What? Oh.
There it is. My final tie to Asgard. We drove that sword into the pillar together.
Man, customs are strange. It's like
The
the
sword was forged for
it's like the
ceremony,
King Arthur sword.
the symbol of our union.
You put it in like at a weird angle. 180 degrees. Well, 90, I guess, rather. You even do like top down. Came out from the side.
Mona.
If Kratos helps her, is that adorable? Is that base or is that cringe? That might be aura.
Refuses to let go.
Mona.
It's a stone. How hard could it hold on? It doesn't have hands. Maybe that's her stone to pull out. That's her King Arthur. You know, muster your internals. It's a
The deepest wounds form the strongest
it's a
bonds.
test of commitment, I guess.
Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right.
Cringe.
Asgard holds a part of me I can't sever. I bond to my son. To the Valkyries. That damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me too.
Ah, yes. It was internal. It was an internal sword. It was King Arthur of the heart. Yeah, a heart King Arthur.
The pain he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it. This sword no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
A much more fitting use for it.
This was a good therapy session. It'll be $900 an hour. You're welcome. I'll take that in hack silver. Ah, she has a new sword now too. You think your son's gonna be donate your hair? Who want my hair, Void? No one wants shaggy Long Island hair. New sword choice unlocked. Customize Fred's load in the weapons menu. Sword. Melee attack, strike with heft and inflict stun. Which one is the... I guess this is the sword, right? I would. Does more damage. Fly frost enemies? Yeah, sure. I'll just use it for a little bit. Just for lore reasons. Maybe that's fun. Dude, she's like slaying while she's walking. Kind of killing it a little bit. Oh, she came back. Sweet. Thank you. She walked away for dramatic effect. Like, you know, cool girls don't look at past mistakes kind of vibe, and then had to turn around because I wasn't leaving.
I suppose it's on to the next battle now.
Yes.
Cooler.
You won an important one today.
No. No! Why? Okay, hi. Nice to meet you too. I got this. Okay. I no longer had this. Yeah, she had the perfect spare sheath of the perfect size. Dude, I don't see any other sheaths on her. So all the stuff we can unlock at a later date. That'd be really cool. Maybe she has a third sword that she can pull out of another rock somewhere. Any other emotional stones we need to handle today? Oh, I missed this. Good thing I died.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
More lore. The sun shines and its warm rays ripple through the leaves of the surrounding trees. Juniper leaves have been bound and burned. Their scent hangs joyfully in the air. Guests take their seats. The tinkling of celebratory laughs fill the hall. Anticipation for the ceremony builds as the hour draws near. It's been a while since I've been to a wedding. Does anyone here refuse to go to a non-open bar wedding? Because they're like, what do you mean, no free
I
drinks?
suppose it's on to the next battle now.
Yes. You won an important
Not the
one
best
today.
look, though. I'm ready for you this time. See, I was ready. Ow! Ah, fuck! Going to an next week open bar, but I'm not drinking. That's fair. I'll probably get invited to a wedding at some point next few years, and ideally I'm dating someone at that time, so that way I can propose to my girlfriend at someone else's wedding. I think that's a great use of
I suppose it's on
time.
to the next battle now.
Yes. You won an important one today.
What do you think is more low class? Or proposing to someone at someone else's wedding, or proposing to someone at someone else's funeral? What do you think would be worse? So what you think? Yeah. Wait, really? You think so? That'd be selfish? No way. Ah.
Behind you, look out!
Yeah, I'm aware. Ah. Got any more in you? Is that it? About asking? Yeah, that's definitely lazy. I think is the only way I could put it. I'm begging, please, thank you.
If I may,
No.
Since when have you ever asked for permission?
it's just I owe you my life, such as it is. And
I saw a clip on Reddit not that long ago. It was like 2 years ago. It was someone proposed. It was like filmed from the girl's perspective, and she was angry and she was videotaping the guy, but the guy proposed on the drive home from a Denny's. He just pulled out casually, and she was like, "Bro, try harder than that," you know. And then people were putting him. He posted on Reddit, and people were putting him on blast of like, "Bro, oh my god." was like they've been dating for like 8 years, and he just like casually was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you want to do this?" Like as they're driving home, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, driving home from some like
Put you in a terrible situation.
late night eating thing
For that
situation.
there,
I
I'm
guess.
truly sorry.
I guess it wasn't in that
I
case if
I know.
she posted on Reddit.
But I swear to do better by you nonetheless. Anything you ask, consider it done. I'm forever indebted.
I appreciate that.
Bro, look at this healing right now.
Even if you can't help being an obnoxious know-it-all.
I'm afraid I'll never know how to stop doing that, Your Majesty.
That's underwhelming. Yeah, 8 years of relationship for that. Oh, is this it? Is it treasure chest? Oh. I guess that was it. Thank God that this was doing that. Otherwise, who would see that? That's crazy. This was going. That was rude. I'm sorry. I should really aspire to be better. 8 years. I think even dating someone for more than like 3 would be, and not proposing would be considered taboo. Once you're like in high school, in which case, how much it really counts. That's still that area of dating training wheels. Like I know a guy that started dating this girl in sophomore year of high school, and I think they're still dating now. I don't think he. No, I don't think he ever did. I don't think he ever did propose. No. Let's try thinking back to any Instagram posts I've seen.
Hello there.
What's up, Zena? How's it going? What's up, Antrim? Freya got a new sword. Freya got a new sword, and we kick so much crap. All right, you know what? Give me a second. I need to check. It's Instagram time. Time to cyber stalk my former classmates. I don't think he ever proposed. Let me see. But he's not the most public guy, so I'm not sure if he even would have been. I'm not sure if he ever would have posted it on Instagram, even if he did propose. Fuck! And the girlfriend's Instagram account is private because I never followed her. Fuck. Now I'm never gonna know. Should I request? That's kind of weird. Nah, maybe not. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not sure if I want to get that deep. I was just curious. I don't think he ever proposed. But besides the point, it's like, I'm not sure if it counts for high school romance because it's like, I think there's still that time in high school and college where it's like, people actually propose to each other because there's just so much stuff going on, you know? Like, there's just not enough time to do there's not enough time. There's also, I think, a bit of uncertainty about proposing to someone when you're still kind of that young, you know what I mean? Is that a Pokemon? Nintendo? Sue. What is that? It's a turtle with a beak. And it's got a mandrake growing on its head. Interesting. Dude, isn't nature beautiful? Also, did I miss something here? Freya's missing piece. Did I complete this? Oh, I guess you said to leave. Oh yeah, leave the shrine. Okay. Leave. That was not cool. Ow. Oh, dude, I kicked the ground. In an uncomfortable way. 2 of them.
Watch the tail!
I see it, thank you. As if 1 was enough.
Come on, get up, brother.
What drama did I miss? I just like the couple girlfriends. They still look good 70 years later. Old high school sweethearts. The one that got away. You missed so much, Andrew. Like, holy shit. I don't even know where to begin, dude. That count? Alright, that counted. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's not the right thing. We're doing a whole bunch of the wrong thing right now. And I just need to do the right thing. My 88. Yeah, I know. I was being hyperbolic for the sake of being hyperbole. Just get loot. I did get one more piece. I didn't get all of them that yet. Yeah, I've never had alligator before. I've heard it's really good. I've heard alligator tastes like aquatic chicken, you know? I'd love to try it at some point, I think. It sounds scrumptious. Damn it! Where's Derek going? Get out of the grossness.
I felt that one, brother.
I'm telling you, power couple right there. Incredible.
So much for that boat.
Yeah, my boat. I've never seen. I heard alligator tastes like if you killed an alligator and cooked it. Shut up. Yeah, I heard chicken tastes like a chicken if you killed it and cooked it. I've never seen someone use in movies. He uses to use a cycle. What do you mean the cycle? That one's fantastic, dude. Also, it heals me. But you wouldn't know that, would you? I'm in the driver's seat. It heals me too. Absolutely scrumptious. It's fantastic. Also, what would you know? You haven't played this on Gimme God of War, have you? It is I who rocks here and here with the most experience. Just kidding, I love you. Anyway, let's get this boat back. You're just gonna sit there and look at it? Why did that have to happen? Where'd those guys come from? Once again, they're just sitting there.
An arrogant man once told me you can't
waiting for me to pass up on
how
here.
it shapes you. I think he might be right. It's been a while since I've had a confidant.
It's the whole
Would the
strong attack.
God of few words lend me his ear now and again?
As long as I am needed.
Nice, dude. Dude, friendship. Jiggle Weekend, by the way, what's up, Neko? Neko, Toby, boy. It was definitely much better. That's also part of why I use it so much, because I used it so much in the previous game. Because it was so good. I mean, in some degrees, it is still decent, because it animation locks a lot of so a lot of like the medium to small guys. It throws them off kilter, so they stop whatever it is they're doing. You know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? The words that are coming out of my face, are they striking home? How you doing today, Nick? Let's give you a little shout out there, boy. Bro is absolutely goated at Dead by Daylight. If anyone here wants to see goated DBD content, make sure to go check out the Toby. Check out the Tobias. This better be the little thing, right? The orb. I found it.
Lunda's orb.
Orb.
Be cautious. We know not what it does.
You really think she'd send us to get the bloody thing if it was going to kill us? Let's just take it back to her.
That was really fun. I want to do that all the time.
Interesting.
I want to be a bomb. This is a goofy cat. I'm so likely. Afraid Def going from angry to me likey because of Kratos Riz. Well, I think it's just the fact that Kratos is somewhat emotionally intelligent. You know, chicks dig men that are emotionally intelligent. Actually, it happens to be the case 90% of the time that if you do other things other than play video games and stink and eat, drink Mountain Dew and lie, that you're actually pretty attractive. Crazy stuff. Also, what the hell is this crap? Oh, wait, bomb go boom. I can fix this. I had a split second there where I was staring at the ceiling like horrified that I would have to somehow get an orb across the ceiling, but I can see now that's not the case. Your face going boom! I somehow missed. That's crazy. Your mushrooms explode! Dude, fantastic. Oh, wait a minute. Is that how we're doing it again? Explode! I missed, but by not enough. By an appropriate amount. Yeah, have you been enjoying the new DBD mode, by the way, Nako? The, Chaos Supreme? I forget what it's called slightly. But it was a Chaos Shuffle, I think, right? A Chaos Shuffle mode, I believe. That's 2 for 1, baby! God damn it! Who put that ceiling in the way? Boom! Absolute perfection. God damn it. Wait, I have an idea. Man, that's really... Oh, wait, I see... Oh, God.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Yeah, they do. Give it a second. More sigil crap, isn't it? I don't think that's gonna hit it. That has to be sigil, right? Because how else is that gonna work? We might have stuck at tier 1. Game's supposed to try to nerf you, my dude. Okay, alright, fantastic. My god. Dude, whoever thought they were cooking with sigil was not. And I'm not sure why they let that person in the kitchen in the first place. It doesn't even last long enough, I think, to even do this. Right? You're not hard. Wait, what?
I think my sigil arrow.
Fuck, I forgot about that. I I want to say on behalf of everyone here, that Sigil sucks and blows. And that's a fact. I draw the line at colors, okay? Wait. Ah! No! Oh, wait, I still have to do it. Never mind. This is easy. Wait, I got it. Wait, might be Einstein. I know what I must do. I must cook. Boom! No! But I was cooking. I made boobies. Boom!
That's it.
First try, baby. Apple. That's all I have to say. Delicious green apple. Dude, I can't we did that first try too. That was crazy. Okay. It may not be hard, Andrew, but it feels more annoying more often than not, and I think it has any right to be. Even the doctor hit this one.
More Sather markings.
Great.
Gunhild's companions can't be that far ahead.
Fantastic. I was hoping to get another fight, actually. I was looking forward to it, personally. Ooh, she got more armor. I don't know, I think this one looks dope and badass. You can't see her face, but you can see the bot, like where all the shiny stuff is.
Look what they've done to this place.
Yeah, the time limit is terrible, I think. I just don't understand it, and as a result, I want to scream and shout. I want to scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out.
That's all Lunda's armor taken care of.
I
as
say
well as a orbital sphere. Should we return them to her?
Saying oh. I want to scream. Find another one of these.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Make it work. Yeah, I think I've mastered sigil arrows, actually, believe it or not. Oh, so quick question. I know that Dead by Daylight has been cooking with some of their game modes. Where's prop hunt? Where's prop hunt? Where's DBD prop hunt? That should have been done years ago. And I will stand on that hill. Especially since the mobile edition did that, I think, years ago. That's garbage off the side. I know it's on the mobile version, which it's a 2 years ago. Do you still play mobile, Diego, or did you put that down? I used to play DBD. You used to play that, I'm pretty sure. You quit? We rage quit? Or rage quit DBD mobile? Why'd you rage quit? Sober, not clean. I'm so close to Town Hall 15. Give me like 2 more months in Clash of Clans. I'm gonna be Town Hall 15, dude. And I think that just deserves a round of applause, honestly. We have been cooking, dude. Where's this stupid crow? Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
That's another raven sent to the Tree of the Dead.
Yeah, 18.
Perhaps we should check up on it, hmm?
We could.
Over there. Those are the lost Sather spirits. Friends of Gunhild.
They don't look very friendly anymore, do they?
Let us put them to rest.
Oh, over here. I was like, what do you mean? Those guys are so dead. Wait, sorry, give a second.
Alka!
Ah! We lightly cooked with that one, I think. Slightly flambéed. Only slightly, though. Almost missed this shit. I was trying not to say, but from the past, everyone has actually made a free-to-play friendly change. Well, there's a delicate balance to that kind of stuff. There's a delicate balance because you want to keep attracting more free-to-play players, but you want to also appease your premium paid people. So every once in a while, I gotta throw a bone to make it easy for the free-to-play players. That way, they don't feel disrespected, you know. Like the way Clash of Clans does that is that every like 2 years or so, they'll retroactively go back and reduce the costs and the reduced amount of time it takes to upgrade stuff because they don't want new players to see that it would take 4 years to get from Town Hall 1 to Town Hall 10 because that's gonna throw people off. For example, I'm at Town Hall 14 and at this point it only takes like max 3 to 4 days to upgrade a defense, which is not that bad. Whereas I'm pretty sure like a year ago it was pushing a week. There's a lot of juice.
Protect yourself!
Protect yourself!
Behind you! Incoming!
What? Oh, stupid ass flower. I killed by the flower. Sim's the team that puts OP evolved. Oh yeah, I forgot about the evolve stuff. And then the idea of evolve. Okay. The idea of evolve elite barbarians is way out of whack. I'm gonna be honest with you. The idea that you can evolve, I think, one of the most broken pieces of shit to ever be introduced to Clash Royale. We should also wish you a Merry Happy Birthday as well. Oh, thank you, dude. Wants you to wish him, or your wife will beat you. Wait, what? Oh, is it Winchester's birthday today? Oh yeah, let me go. Evolved Mega Knight. Dude, that game is canceled. Mega Knight and Elite Barbarian on launch, I think alone as a free-to-play player made me want to quit that game so bad. It was so nonsense that I think they were like I'm pretty sure Elite Barbarians on a release were either like a 4 or a 5, and for the amount of damage and health they had and just absolute slang power, it was completely out of whack. So let me guess, Levi, it's Winchester's birthday at 2:30 is because that's when it's the crossover the next day to him. Is that what it is? Yeah, I can wish him a happy birthday, if that's the case. I'm not sure if I can stay up to 2:30. I do have work in the morning, but say hello to the boy. Be like, yo, happy birthday. Get the man some gifts. I should get everyone for you. That's cool of them. Do you still play that? Wait. Wait, do you still like play Clash Royale? Just kidding. I think when I get sick of Clash of Clans, I might go back to Clash Royale. Might go, I might, oh sweet, I'm glad I died. I'm gonna miss this. Might go back to that, I don't know.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
There is a sort of peace that comes with Clash Royale, or Clash of Clans. I think Clash Royale is a bit personal. Like, for example, in Clash of Clans, there's no... oh! You know, these stupid-ass emotes. I remember the stupid, like, noise they made, because how many times I... That pathetic spamming of oops and thanks when someone someone's about to beat you. You're just sitting there ready to throw your phone across the room. Hate that shit. You're not allowed to stop streaming until 2:30. Oh, gotcha. I'll see what I can do, man. I'm actually already streaming on a Wednesday, which is rare for me, believe it or not.
Protect yourself!
Protect yourself, Cone! I love this cleave so much. It's the best thing in this game. Wouldn't you agree, guys? The cleave is just simply the best. I might go back to that at some point. But yeah, I need to get to a more finalized point with Clash Clans first. That's kind of my main squeeze right now. So, to be honest with you, I might be more willing to go back to Brawl Stars than Clash Royale. At this point, I've completely dropped Squad Busters because I don't know. I played it really hard for about 2 weeks and did all of the you know, use your energy stuff, and then
Protect yourself.
like there was never even a moment where I was like, I'm done playing. I just once I'm logged in one morning and I was like, eh. Like this is the last time. I never went back to it.
The family crest of Kvasir.
Yeah, there was never a moment where I was like, this is trash.
More
I
like
just
Kvasir the inebriated.
one night I did all this stuff and the next night I didn't. The next morning I didn't have an interest in it, you know. What's I doing today, Levi? You still doing some Among Us? Doing some Amongst Us? Let me get rid of this shit. Where is it? Oh, there's that little fucker. Burn. There you go. Or just as insane. Yeah, it's definitely a grind. I think. Like I saw the packs they're willing to do, like all the.
In 5 minutes, and you could get a double up or nothing on this one.
So you get like, you know, 15 chickens instead of 7. It's like, dude, come on. Like I said, fun for like the first week when there's actually like a steady progression a little bit, but then once you get like past like the beginner couple stages, I'm like, all right, it's gonna take me like legit like 2 months to get level 3 for one person. Gotta hit level 10 a couple times in order to get everything you need. Brawl Stars is good. I like Brawl Stars. Once again, nothing that really particularly stopped me from playing, I think. It was just one day I was playing, the next day I wasn't. Also, this is why I like the cleave, Andrew. You see that? That I can just throw people off of the edge. You know how amazing that is? Everyone free show all the time. Hey guys, I think the daily 3 shit of the day, which is nice for sure.
Just gorgeous.
This did come back around. I knew it. Freaking knew it, man. Also, boom. From this angle. Lower the gates! Raise the gates! Alright, false alarm. Lower the gates! Very nice. Less than. Raise the gate! Ah! Ow! Impressive. Very nice. I'm sure Paul Allen could have done that a bit faster, though. The SpongeBob stuff's a little OP, but OP for everyone who wants. What about credit cards? Alright, to be fair, I do kind of whip it out a little bit with Clash of Clans. The furthest I go is I do the premium pass thing once a month. I think I can justify the $6 a month. Because I play it so much. I'm like, alright, $6 is not terrible. I can eat that. Monthly cock pass, yeah. Monthly battle pass.
We'll have to find a way through this debris.
What? Wait, what? Are you telling me this wasn't the right angle? No freaking way. What are you looking at? I was like so certain. Do I really have to hit it from that side? Was I right all along? The return never works, man. I'm not even sure where it is exactly. I'm pretty sure it's nestled like right there-ish though. That's a good idea actually. Wait a minute, you might be cooking. Wait a minute, holy shit. That might have been too early. Yeah, I need the extra one, I think. Damn it. I mean, that doesn't work.
Looks like that worked.
Thank you. Only a fellow appreciator of Brawl Stars could have offered me that advice in that trying time. What? It's my first heavy runic attack, actually. A lingering air of attack that creates a small hazard, inflicting frost upon all enemies that enter the cringe. Interesting, interesting. Gonna have no other options. What's my grip looking like? Ah, grip is succulent. Another runic summon. That's kind of cool. Might do that just because I get a bit more out of it, I think. Get more often. So that runic powerful is pretty strong. More stun now. Maybe I'll try this. So that is mid. It's the only thing I have, dude. It's infinitely better than not having anything for that. So what do you mean mid?
Well, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
Flora.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Ah.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Damn.
Say that again.
Look at Kratos. Bro respects the power of no. He's like, the lady said no. Kratos the White Knight. The lady said no. Now we get this last piece of armor here. And then I will finally still be level 4 after all this work.
I know that face. You got something for me, don't ya?
I got this orb. It's made of orb.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Helka's been itching to get her ball back all dang winter. It's her favorite toy.
What?
Good thing you were so cautious, brother.
Quiet.
He's right, Mimir. Show respect. The squeaky toy could have been the death of us all.
And it nearly was.
Do not laugh.
It's hard not to, brother.
Try.
Okay. Okay.
Try. Almost threatening Chris has been all game. Let's see.
Let's do it.
I think I have all this at this point. Ah, no, I missed the most important part. The gloves. Or the cuirass. Man, this looks delicious. It's nice and red. Baron attacks, parrying and blocking of a high luck chance to bonus damage plus enemies with the power level. Sweet, dude.
Damn, am I good or what?
Damn, I'm red as fuck, dude. I'm such a primary color right now. It's unbelievable.
Family crests? I'll take them. Somebody ought to save these.
How sexy
even
does
if the Vanir won't.
How sexy does Kratos look once you get all these stats to the max level? Like strength, max. Defense, max.
I'll buy
I'll upgrade
it.
you to level
Let's
6.
sell it for a mint once the Vanir decide they want it back.
Maybe upgrade it? I don't have Asgardian Ignots. What do you mean upgrade to level 6? Bruh. Dude, blood's tweaking. What do you mean upgrade to level 6? You think I got Asgardian Ignates in my back pocket? No, sir, Bob. I do not have Ignates from the Asgard.
You make up your mind.
Is that a Minecraft? Yeah, I think that is. Or it might be Roblox, I'm not sure.
Can't believe we missed this.
There's one piece of steel. Chillax, dude. There's one piece of steel, and she's like, wow. That's crazy. Confidant of the Dead. Yeah. Let me go do. Dude, we kind of cleared a little bit. We did a lot of these side quests. It only took 3 hours again. That seems to be the magic number for how long it takes to do this shit.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask.
Am I going back the same way I came from? Oh, Barry, I'm going away. Wait, what? Oh, she's here.
What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected, dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise,
His name was Hrimthur.
he just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better, and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard realm tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye, blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
I actually wanted to listen to that story because it was story time. It's been a hot second since we listened to a good story. Everyone loves a good story. Everyone loves a good story. Nice little story time. This is the last.
Is it done?
Yeah.
It is done.
It is done.
Your friends are at...
It is complete.
Good.
And... I'm sorry. Had I been here, I would have prevented this.
Do you think us lost babes, incapable of making our own choices?
No, but...
We made a mistake, but it was ours to make, not yours to prevent. Even if you had been here.
What is this responsibility?
Yes, you're right.
Taking accountability for one's
Goodbye,
own
Gwen.
actions? That's crazy.
Goodbye, my goddess.
So adult of you.
Kratos. Thank you for taking the time to help my people.
I helped no one. They were already dead.
Oh, but you did. You put their spirits at ease, and that has eased my spirit as well. I feel lifted.
Enjoy it. It will not last.
You're right. There are most certainly other corrupted sisters out in the realms.
You always know how to end on a cheery note, brother.
I was gonna say, Kratos has sometimes just such a wet blanket. It's like the parent that gives a child like a cat or something or goldfish and just goes, "Remember, son, one day this animal will die and you will be sad. Anyway, enjoy for a while it lasts." You're like, ah, father, please. What is that? Wait, there's stuff here?
This crest. It's mine.
Whoa. 6 out of 6, I think, right? Yeah. Artifact set complete. And treasure. I don't even know which treasure map this was. The Giant's Toes? Oh. Wow. That was so far away. I also have a lot of these at this point. What's up? Oh, thank you. What a gracias. Appreciate it. Anyway. Should I try to do a full set at this point, you think? Let's see. That's a full set. This is a full set. Increases stun damage inflicted based on Kratos' defense. My defense is fantastic. It's one of my probably more appealing traits, I would say. That's the only one I can get a full set of, so I guess I'll just rock that. Dude, we are winning out here right now. Look at this. I'm actually doing the game's mechanics the way the game's mechanics wanted to get done. Okay, what else is there to do? What? Who's my next victim? Oh, so you're right, Diego. I agree with you. She does definitely serving, and she looks very goth. It's giving Kiss, if you're familiar with the band. It's like that 90s band. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. Poison. Kiss these. Shut up. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. I feel like her Valkyrie form is probably the best. Right? I'm gonna like hard go for a Valkyrie form. I feel like letting her just eat in that form would probably be the best. Sure. I got the experience. I think. Alright. We got experience. So let's use them. So there's a lot of these I could probably do a bit better with, I think. 3 out of 5. I just have the things that I like, you know? I have the things that I like and things I don't like. The things I like I use all the time. Things I don't like, I forget they exist. Okay, how are we on skill, on side quests? Favors. Ah, shit! I forgot about Alfheim. Oh, fuck. Well, I have to go back to the area anyway, right? So I think I'm done with this area. If I want to go to Alfheim, I have to go back through this gate. Unless I can do it from here. Right? Is there anything else in this area that I missed? Anything? Anything? I think that was pretty conclusive. There's more stuff, I think, around, but... I might have to just come back here to certain another point, I think. I feel like that's good enough for... That's good enough for now. I guess I could go from here. Where's the bird place? Here we go. Let me go to Niflheim. I think I may have unlocked at least one more bird chest. I'm going to personally lap to myself.
Despite his actions in Midgard, Atreus does still care for you.
I know.
If it's better than my current stuff.
I raised a son, too. It may be hard to believe, but he was quite similar to Atreus at this age. He adored his father, always wanted to do right by him, and was constantly frustrated that no matter what he did, he never could seem to get his approval. He confided in me a lot, sought the comfort his father withheld. I wonder if your son could benefit from that too.
He has befriended the other dwarf, the blue one's brother.
Oh. Well, if Sindri has that covered, I suppose there's no need for me in his life anymore, is there?
That is not what I meant.
That was sarcasm.
I don't think so. I don't think Kratos does sarcasm. It's giving, you know, nothing would go over my head. My reflexes are too good, I would catch it. Alright, let's see what we got here.
You got some materials? I got some more stuff.
Is
for you.
this?
Birds.
Ravens. The ones we've been destroying. Odin's little spies.
New father, new mother, new fate to suffer.
It's disconcerting. Yo, you telling me this chasm has some sorrow in it? You gotta get that looked at, man. That could be lethal.
We told what we saw.
Damn it, dude. I just got this stuff. And like ugh. Though, I mean, this is a significant drop in some of these other categories, but that defense is delicious. Why are these Raven tiers so incredible? We're gonna go by 14, strength go down by a little bit. Luck will go down by a little bit, but man, that defense is succulent. Enemies has a low chance of grant healing mist. What's healing mist? What is it? Is it a mist made of raw carcinogenic healing? I might not use that for a little bit, but I'll keep that in the back of my mind.
Empowered his lies. Good little ravens, good little spies.
So I figured that like the ravens would slowly fill in as I killed more of them, but that doesn't seem to be the case, right? I feel like the ones that are whited out, the ones that are still left to blow up, and the ones that are, you know, solid or whatever would be the ones that I already got, you know? Does that make too much sense? That might make too much sense. Alright, let me go to Alfheim. I was joking about the whole doing just nothing but side quest shit, but I think that's literally just gonna be today. It's just gonna be side quests. Today's a side quest kind of day. Yeah, I guess I'm going to, yeah, the Barrens. There's another giant jellyfish for me to squish.
Are we off to find that elven sanctum then, or something else?
We certainly can. Though we do have something else that needs our attention. We found a Hofgufa out in the Barrens, my lady. In terrible pain.
Hofgufa.
We freed it, but there's another intern somewhere beneath the Forbidden Sands.
I haven't seen one since I was a child.
And what else? There's still that secret elven library in Alfheim.
Lead the way.
You can just go back and forth, huh? Interesting. Alright. Where is this? Where is this?
Learn some new item recipes.
Oh, yeah?
How can I help?
Did you know? Doesn't seem like it. This all seems like the previous crap.
Well, if you change your mind.
Alright. Hope I don't find any, what are they called? Draugr by the end of the night. I remember 2 days ago, it doesn't feel like that long ago, but 2 days ago we spent, was it 3 days ago? We spent a considerable amount of time
FREYA,
on those
I've always
nights.
wondered,
On a Draugr
why was
nerd.
FREYA so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his
It was the
first
second
arrival.
coming of Freya.
Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Oh, bit before my time. You tell.
We believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Vanaheim.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.
Yeah, it was a good story. I just want to get that hacksaw word, but you feel free to pick up the story again. You have another 15 seconds to talk before I get there. Not even 5 seconds.
Much of the sand has been cleared away, but another storm rages beyond that pass, which must mean...
Another Hofgufa.
These half ghoul has got to do a bit better.
It looks as though the Light Elves sealed off this section of the Barrens. Why?
Luckily for us, a very considerate goddess has enhanced our magic chisel, and we can unseal
You think they were trying to lock something in? Don't open dead inside?
The Forbidden Sands lay beyond.
Contested territory, according to Bela. And another
This area
storm
alone
to
might be 3
endure.
hours. How much more bigger is this map wide? Oh, so much. I don't know if I could do this all today. Yeah, don't open dead inside. What's up, Dula Hana 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 Hana?
I remember
How are
when
you today?
Freyr and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life back then. I can't help but fear that era has ended for good and our efforts here are futile.
It's a fair concern.
Left 4 Dead 2 is such a goated
Killing this
game. That's
land
peak
will
right
take
there.
more than a pair of singing Hofgufa. But I have to believe in the long run, we're doing right by Alfheim.
Any unfortunate witch sightings or tank appearances? Sometimes it's like, yeah, whatever, tank witch, but sometimes they just have the worst possible spawning. They're just like right
Well,
in that
best
one
we start
spot.
looking for a way
That
underground.
just causes like maximum
look out for a cave.
devastation. It's a great game. They've never made like a third one, but I guess they kind of did in Back 4 Blood if you count that as a third addition to the series. I know it's a little different. It definitely doesn't, at least in my opinion, I didn't feel like it hit the same note. Maybe that's just like nostalgia talking. I just wasn't a big fan of the whole class thing. I don't know. I feel like it was fine with. I felt like the series was fine without classes, but I guess That was the way to try to spice it up a little bit, give it a little pizzazz. Once again, not a bad thing. It's just I'm not sure it's my cup of tea. Sands from sands. This seems cavey.
I see an entrance.
This seems cavey. Too many unfortunate counters. Ah, that's when the game's at its best, though, right? When it's there's that one witch that's just like in this, literally in the stairwell that you need to be at. You're like, oh.
I hope Freyr will appreciate our work here in the desert. I wonder if he knows how poorly this realm has fared in his absence.
Aye. Hearing the Song of the Sands again.
Why can't we just drop down, by the way?
Even if it's only a solo
I've seen these guys get launched from
once this
buildings.
Free.
Is this for the game can load the next area?
This architecture. It is not of the Dark Elves.
An abandoned ancient settlement by the looks of it. Built long before the Lightwell's creation.
I love abandoned
War
settlements.
matter as well.
I'd say we're on the right track then.
Man, this is like overwhelming amount of stuff. My whelm is over. Or maybe it's just begun. I could use a new like handle for something. That works too. Thank you. I could use more handles. I've not been upgrading them because I just simply am neglecting my own equipment, but Get me. Okay, do not get me. I guess that makes things a little easier for me. There's like one way to go. I don't have to worry about the choice. I don't have to worry about making decisions out here. Ooh, what's that?
This kind of hive material is sensitive to sound. How odd.
It's a cave asshole is what it is. I will not hear any slander to indicate otherwise. What does it do with that though exactly? Something there I should be able to see. I'll leave the axe there for now. I don't need it. Cave-a-see. That's how you've been left alone for too long. Cave-a-see starts to look appealing.
When I last came here with you and Atreus, I assumed the absence of Alfheim's light was an aberration. I didn't realize it was covered by hive matter.
Aye. And as far as the Dark Elves are concerned, it's that light column in the center of the temple that's the aberration. Just look at how old some of these surfaces are.
Well, look at it.
Far older than the Lightwell, or even our trapped Halfgiffer for that matter.
That's quite the empathetic perspective, Mimir.
Well, dangle from a burly god's backside for a few winters, and you'll find yourself looking for all sorts of new perspectives.
Wait a minute. Did I miss something there? Oh, my eyes are playing tricks on me. I thought there was maybe like a Sonic thing I could go make go boom boom, but I don't think that it was not. I need to make an appointment with the eye doctor, man. I need a new prescription at this point. I haven't got new pair of glasses in like 3 years. Probably closer to 4 to be honest. Maybe even closer to 5 actually. Like that, Chuck. I saw a new Sonic game got launched or released or teased or whatever. Probably it's Sonic and Shadow. Which I should probably be more hyped for, but it's been a while since I played a good Sonic game. And by a while, I mean it's been a hot second.
Too thick for that.
Supposed to burn
Maybe
this?
the Twilight Stone on the ground will help.
Wait, what? What? Oh, come on! I forgot about this.
Well, there you go.
This garbage is back. No one liked the Twilight Zone.
Enemy behind you.
Twilight Stone, not Zone. I've heard this series is pretty good.
Brother, the wee bastard's about to explode!
Let's see now. Oh, wait a minute, this is a hive issue, isn't it?
Enemies to your left.
Just sitting there going crazy when I'm not hearing the real problem.
Watch out!
keep forgetting. Don't come back to there for a hot second. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll just keep taking them on. These beals are lucky I'm not in a mood for killing 1,000 of them in a 15-minute period. We can get a couple though. Just remind them who's in charge. What are these foul noises?
Left flank, poison!
Right, handle it. I need you. Oh, what's up, Dev? Dude, it's Dev in the flesh. Dude, what's up? Oh, man, I don't feed them if I don't raid them? Damn, dude, you're not getting fed? Sorry, guys. You deserve... We can give you some food if you want. We can give you some chair meat, I think. I think I did the message right. Dude, thanks for the raid, Dev. What's up, dude? How's it going? Bro, I can't believe this kindness. Hit you with some of this. Thanks, man. I'll take a second to just, you know, address the piece. Put some Baldur's Gate music on. Absolutely. So what were we doing today? What was the vibe like? Ah, look what I just did. Ah, man, I got it dirty. I got my freaking face paint on my glasses. What a walking L. What are you doing today, Dev? I got a rain run? Oh, yeah, no worries, man. Maybe one of the people that came in can tell me what you guys were doing. That way I know exactly how much to lay on with the compliments. What's up, Eleni? What's up, Represent? What's up, Raiders? My name is Sam. Just playing some Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate? Sorry. That's the music that's going on right now. Just doing some Ragnarok. I don't have a PlayStation, so I never had a chance to actually you know, play it when it came out. But now that it's been launched on PC, I decided we can now rectify this boo-boo. So here we are. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great time. I'm sure you were absolutely smashing it. I think Dev was playing Mines of Moria and then a bit of... What was it? Nice to the follow, by the way, Eleni. Appreciate you. I think he was doing Mines of Moria for a little bit and then moved over to DBD. So hopefully that was not too rage-inducing. As a former professional DBD streamer, I can understand how one can get lost in the sauce. I think this one gives a message, right? Ah, yeah. Oh, he's still playing Mines of Moria. Okay, maybe I went back to it. Gotcha. But yes, welcome in, everyone. Appreciate you for being here. If you need a raid and run, totally understand. But if anyone you would hang out while we keep kicking more bootay in this God of War Ragnarok game, we'll love to have you. So kind of you to remember. Thank you, Amina. Hopefully your DP is treating you well today. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I just need to do one thing real quick. Okay. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I don't think I'll ever get tired of Baldur's Gate music, to be honest. That stuff is timeless. With a capital T, not a lowercase. Let's do another save real quick. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, thank you. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, of course. I could have been so silly. Oh yeah, this is the I forgot about that. I like to do a runic attack. The heavy one. Whee! See, look at that. That thing's beautiful. Get out of here! Oh, fun. Good rocks. Light elves? Why'd she say that like that? There's not light elves in here, are there? Ah, oh, great. Who would have thought in a light elf temple there'd be light elves to boot? That's horrible. That's why you just want a bit more. Ow. Everything's behind me, man. I'm facing the wrong direction. It's still behind me. Man, I'm really scuffing this up. My combos aren't there.
It attacks from above.
Ouch! Get out of here! Little stinky little shit. Is that it? That was close. Alright. Let's see how you like the power of rock. Here we go.
Enemy behind you.
Oh. Damn it! You caused this. This is your fault.
Above you! Incoming poison!
I'm scared. I did too much to die now. Nice. Nice. All right, do not do the choke now. It is too late in this for choke. Only victory. Nice. Wow, our counter we didn't die 5 times? That's crazy.
Do they?
Territory
Look at this character growth. This development right here.
Big Veer did mention that these ruins have historical significance for the Light Elves.
It's like a museum
I
of sorts.
assume they're only here to keep
We're
intruders
sitting
out.
here just stomping all over the place.
At least they tried.
I tried so hard and got so
I suspect
far.
the corpse below would disagree.
Why, what does it say? What does it say? No sacrifice in vain. A corpse lay below this one. I wonder if the poor soul wrote it before expiring, or if it was written by the fiend who caused its expiration. That's a very interesting way to refer to someone's death. The soul, unfortunately, expired like milk. What's a weepy? Yo, weepy? Oh my god, I am not here for the raid. No way. You came of your own accord? I am honored and humbled. How are you today, weepy? You having a good week so far?
Today's hump day, and Friday could not come soon enough. I
missed out on my chance to have a delicious nap today, so I'm running off of coffee and anger right now. Look at all the coffee I've left here. I'm out. Look at that. It's just a miserable little piss streak in there. And it tastes so bitter. It's just the grounds from the mug. Disgusting. Yeah, considering I missed a day and a half of work because I decided to have a break for a place. So, dude! Wait, and they took away your pay for that? That sucks. I don't know, I would sue. They break your shit and then they don't let you come into work and don't pay you? That's terrible. Hopefully you got some sort of Okay, you got paid. Okay. I was gonna say, man, if you didn't get paid, you better call Saul, honestly. We need money out here to survive. It's that money that makes things happen. Also, how was I supposed to pay for all my, OnlyFans subscriptions if I don't have a steady source of income? I'll be out here in a drought, as it were. I'm supposed to pay for Twitch subscriptions and stuff. I'd hear that though. They got a $2 nap. I guess I'm supposed to go to office, but office is hour away, and they told my car is broken. Gotcha. Honestly, being home is so much better than being in the office. I have one of those bosses that's like, the office is so much better. It creates for a more collaborative environment. The water cooler talk. In my head, I'm like, what the fuck makes you think I want to collaborate with you clowns? I prefer just to roll out of bed 5 minutes before work starts and do my job. I feel like that stuff's kind of going away a little bit, where people are like married to their work a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not that much, but I think more so than not so. You know what I mean? People aren't really married to the idea of being workaholics as much as they used to. Oh yeah, go bug your kid. Give the kid my regards. You tell him that I sent you to bug him. Where is the stone for this one? Is it through this asshole of a door? Clearly need something for this. don't think this is it. No. Where's the stone? You don't got the stone. Oh. I see now. Well, that was just simply devious and slightly mischievous. Yeah, I think I prefer this Twilight Stone more than I prefer the stupid aura puzzles with the arrows. That's terrible. These are not time based. It's just more of like critical thinking and tracing tracks and looking around and stuff. What I'm trying to say is one of them has aura and one of them lacks aura. One of them is not skibbity in the slightest. Open.
That dense hive is blocking the way. There must be a way past.
Good eye. Let's continue, shall
You see, and I'm getting showered with compliments? Like, where was this the entire time? Where are my compliments? Dude, I need validation to live. Without validation, I shrivel up like a husk. A husk of corn. An unwatered plant, as it were. I did it again. Whee! No Ohio Riz for real, no cap. On God. Would you define yourself as Sigma, Dispensable? Did you say you weren't the Skigma? Do you think you got aura? Sam, just aim and press fearsome to get rid of the sigils. Oh, is that easy? Oh, good point. Sorry. Look what any of that means. I think that makes you kind of Sigma. Not gonna lie. The fact that you do not have the knowledge to know what that means that you kind of got aura a little bit. Definitely a bit of a Riz god potentially. When it comes to knowing, you know, that guy might be a fucking tank. You walk your own path. You don't let betas just you don't let betas dictate your every move. That's admirable as shit. Whee! You weren't using that bottom half, were you?
Incoming poison up above.
Oh, this is a.
Okay, I feel like I did that at the perfect timing, to be fair. To be completely fair to myself, I feel like I did that timing right. And I'm not sure why that happened. I kind of lack an aura there. Well, I'm still an absolute trash cannon.
Got him!
Got him! How dare you dodge me? Nice, dude.
Another one.
Nice, dude. Left side. Oh wait, that's a thing. Too old. Don't do the TikToks. Me neither. It's just honestly, I feel like I get most of it off of Twitch at this point.
Hello there.
What's up, Big Mouth Bass? How you doing today, buddy? Woo! Big Mouth Bass. Absolutely not. Now this guy lacks Riz. Black and Soldiers got killed by a shield strike.
Hello there.
What's up, Shelf? Long time no see. Out of here! You can spam the hell out of this.
I hope freeing these Hofgufas will allow them to breed again.
Make Theory cringe. You should go for it.
The skies of Alfheim are filled.
Making your friends cringe is what life's all
I
about.
imagine it's the lack of fresh light that's caused this pair to grow abnormally large. No use in having babies if there's nothing for them to feed on.
Trying to protect their children from a harsh world. I can relate.
They get hot in here, or is it just me? Feels like the temperature rised noticeably after that comment, but maybe that's just me. Ugh. I don't know. I try to stay somewhat with the times. I'm sure a day is gonna come though. Like I start to lose the brain rot terms once we get to like baby grunt territory, honestly, because I can't wrap my mind around how to use that in a sentence that makes coherence. I just doesn't I'm not even sure what it means, to be honest. Like, I'll just throw it around occasionally once in a while just to be like, haha, how do you do, fellow kids? But other than that, I don't really know what it means. And I probably use goon too much. I just like that word. I think that's funny. I have my favorites. I have my chosen I have my chosen ones. That's what I mean to say. My chosen choices is what I was trying to say. That doesn't really make sense. You just gotta find a couple that like kind of vibe, and you can just kind of fit them in randomly with how you normally speak anyway, you know? That makes it easier. For real is kind of easy as well. For real. Yeah. What? Rip my axe. Where's the Twilight thing that I can bounce off of? Is my question. Sam's low-key busting for no cap. Yeah, that's coherent, dude. That's coherent. That makes sense from a certain point of view. Yo, this game kind of got aura, not gonna lie. Busting for real, no cap.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
Kratos over here, all about that Hawk 2 life. The Hawk 2 and spin on that thing meme has become funnier and funnier to me slowly. At first, I'm like, this is cringe and sucks. But slowly, it has risen slightly to be the point where it is now funny to me. You know, talk to and spit on that. Yeah, talk to. It's become ironic funny, and unfortunately, you know what that means? It means it's gonna come a point where I'm gonna be saying it unironically because it's become brain rot to that point. That's how this stuff always goes, you know? It starts off ironic, you say it because it's like, and then it comes a day you look at yourself in the mirror, you don't recognize yourself anymore, and you're like, what the fuck happened to me? What is wrong with me? I'm all funny except demure, mindful. Okay. I hate to say it, but I kind of like demure. But it started ironic, and now it's become a little unironic. I caught myself saying to my mom the other day, I was like, Sam, you need to stop it, dude. I was like, what are you doing, my son? It's like, that's demure, very mindful. And I was like, Sam,
in tonight's news,
shut up.
The world's strongest suction cup was created earlier today.
Oh, yeah?
Tony Hagginus took credit for creating the suction cup, though most of his peers aren't sure how he pulled it off.
Pulled it off. Nice, dude. Thank you. It is painful. That's not very demure of you, Eleni. It's not very mindful. It's just such like a... It's so funny how brain broken that we all are, to the point where all it takes to incorporate something into your vocabulary is just someone on the internet saying it in either an amusing way or relatable way, a pop culturally way, and then that just becomes the thing for the next however many business days. You know what I mean? Like, we pretty much just speak in pop culture references. That's being mindful isn't very demure. It's actually embarrassing. Unless I said for a week. Yeah, it's actually your fault, I mean, because I learned about that meme because of you. You came here once and you said it like 3 times, and I was like, what the hell is she on about? And I went and Googled it, and then it became amusing. And then I said it to my sister, and then she knew what I was talking about. And now I'm fucked. So, it won't replace gooning. Gooning is just too fun. I know gooning's supposed to mean, like, you know, having, like, a limp wrist addiction, but I just like using it for everything. Like, we'll hop on stream and goon for a couple hours. Like, this isn't a kick stream. We're not about to sit here and just wank each other off for 3 hours, as much as everyone would probably enjoy that. That's not what we do here. But I usually just mean in the perspective of we're gonna have a goof, we're gonna goof off for a couple hours, but gooning just works. Okay. To be fair, it wasn't that touch you know, related. Heard the story, Sam? Alright. Just because myself and some friends decided to watch a show together does not mean that it was anything more than what it was, you know what I mean? Like, me and our friends did not look at each other differently following that night, you know what I mean? It wasn't an uncomfortable walk home. If anything, we were closer, you know, as brothers. We went in that day as friends, and we walked out of that room as brothers. We knew each other inside and out, emotionally, spiritually.
I wonder if these two comprehend the choice they face once free.
What choice do you speak of?
The life cycle of the Hofgut.
This show was interspecies reviewers, by the way. I'm not sure if everyone here has seen it. I'll let you be the judge of how aura or cringe that is. It certainly doesn't meet the demure and mindful check, but we did watch a couple episodes. Oh, good night, Mia. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Has anyone here seen interspecies reviewers? Has anyone here seen it?
In order to breed, they must pass on their light to their children.
And without light, they will die.
No!
I suppose that's all any of us can hope for in the end.
They're like
has purpose,
photosynthesized.
that we can live on through our children. Given another chance, I know what choice I would make.
Sorry. I did that. That was my fault. I took away your choice.
Good.
But it's because I love our friendship so much. I wasn't willing to say goodbye. It's an anime, basically. It was an anime. Here's what happened. All right, I'll explain this story a little bit. Here's what happened with that whole, watching Korn with the homies. Was myself and a friend had watched a show, and it was pretty funny, though it did border on the lewd, probably more so than we realized in retrospect, because it went back and forth. It was actually kind of a decent show, but it definitely, I think both of us got lost in the sauce of just like how explicit it could be at times. And looking back, that was a bit of a skill issue on our part, because literally, if you really just dumb it down to its most basic elements, the whole point of the show was that you have these several adventurers who, instead of adventuring with their swords, would adventure with their junk. So they would go from place to place and rate how good of an experience it was to lie down with members of different special groups, right? So, aka, as per the title, interspecies reviewers. And they had like a blog that they would write on, and people would in the show would tune in to see what the latest rating was, right? And so I was like, oh, this is kind of funny. And my friend Greg was like, oh, this is kind of funny. And then we recommended it to another friend who was like, bro, this is like porn. And I was like, no, it's not. It's not porn, because it's not explicit. Like, you're not just seeing clam. You're not seeing a hot dog competition, and you're not seeing a clam chowder fest 24/7. Like, it was a lot more demure and mindful than that, if you know what I mean. So they were like, oh yeah, you want to bet? And we're like, yeah, I mean, you can watch it. It's not you're not gonna be, you could be looking over your shoulder, but you're not gonna have like your dick in your hands kind of show, right? It's more elegant, it's more classy than that. So the bet was, or not the bet, it wasn't money on the line, but one of those friends, we got to the point where we're like, dude, this isn't corn. And just to prove it to you, why don't we all get together, meet at one of the friends' apartments. We'll get some Domino's or something. We got pizza, or I think it was pizza. It's either pizza or Five Guys. Irrelevant anyway. That was a little subplot that doesn't really go anywhere. So then we all got food and we watched it together, and we got about 4 episodes in before it was like the difference between watching it by yourself versus like watching with your parents. Because I remember upon the secondary watch, I had moments where I was like, you know what? I think I'm willing to change my opinion on this. This is pretty explicit, and I didn't realize how explicit it was on the first watch. How's it going, Weeping? How's it going, Weeping? How's it going, Weeping Skid? How you doing today? So yeah, I didn't. In the moment, I guess I'm not sure to describe it. I think either I was numb to the idea of it being explicit, or like I just didn't really focus on that. Because like I didn't watch the show to goon. I watched it because I heard it was like a decent watch, so I watched it. And I was like, oh, it's kind of okay. I recommended it. And then upon the second watch with like 6 friends in the room, I was like, you know what? This is actually pretty bad. Like, now that I'm in a group setting with this, I don't know if I feel comfortable watching this with a bunch of fellow college boys, and it got really funny. Is because we're watching it in the friend's apartment, and one of his other roommates walked in with his girlfriend, and it was literally like one of those points where, like, you know how you're watching the anime show, it's fine, and then your parents walk in, and then suddenly they're like moaning while eating food. It was like one of those things, not the eating food part, but there was moaning happening for sure. And they both like, hey, how's it going? Hey, what are you guys watching? And then they stood in the doorway watching with us for like a couple minutes as well. And then before they went into their room and closed the door, then we hear from them for the rest of the night. But there was somewhere between that and then like an episode prior, I realized, like, you know what, this is not something I would watch in a group setting, and this is, I think, bordering closer to born than not born, if that makes sense. What's up, Mashins? How's it going? Comfortably numb. What did they do? You planned the gooning. Not good timing. Sure, Sam. I didn't invite them. This wasn't like a planned, well, it was planned, but it wasn't like a planned, like the way when I initially said this, I think the original like interpretation of this was that, like, oh, Sam had an orgy with his friends where they all just got together and watched porn together, or they pulled up X videos and watched, you know, Latina and spandex, you know, spreads it for Big Dickie J, you know. No, it was just an anime show that probably was a little bit more edgy than something like High School DxD, if that makes sense. When you're eating food, sounds a lot like Food Wars to me. It wasn't Food Wars. What about it was explicit? Well, the show was big on drawing comparisons. It's like they wouldn't show like body parts. They would show like allegories. They just show a lot of boobs though, because I mean that's always fun in anime. So for example, I don't know why I'm explaining this. I feel like I'm slowly getting smaller and smaller as I feel like there's eyes on me right now judging. I feel like I'm 5'4" now instead of 5'5". So for example, one of the things in the show was that some people of the night are really proficient at their job, and let's just say hypothetically, for the sake of example, they were known to do the thing where you know, suck someone dry. And so the way they represented that during that scene where they do very artful cuts so that you don't see, I think I'm 5'2" now, and my face is now red. In order to get that point across, they showed an image of someone hitting the back of a thing of mayo to show that every last drop of the mayo was being extracted from the container. So that way it's like you get the point across, but you're not explicit while doing it, if that makes sense. To just give an example out of a couple that I could think of. That's the one I think I really remember, because I remember seeing that and being like, wow, you know? Let me explain the words again. Well, we didn't get to that episode. That was episode like 10. We only got to episode like 4. I think we stopped in the episode where a bunch of fairies were promising to fuck a bunch of pigmen or something. I don't know. I just work here. Any other questions? Am I done? Can I stop? But to be able to cook bacon on my face. I told you the name. It was Interspecies Reviewers. Feel free to watch it at your own risk. I'm gonna explain the worst it gets. Interesting story about bad bromance in anime. I was pissing my bed. Oh, it's alright. Bro wants to go take a piss in the middle of the story. This is crazy. I cannot believe this disrespect.
You disrespect me. You come into my stream with this pathetic excuse for a bladder, and you walk away.
Can't believe this guy. Any other questions? Am I done? That was it. That was the story. totally see why. A P for the spread that came back. You were explaining, Shemont? Gotcha. Okay. A lot of cleavage. Pixar mom ass shaves. Have you seen it? Wait. Whoa. Wait. Game. By the way, how's it going? Game. Have you seen this show? Because you're describing it. Oh wait, no. You're saying why a slice of life anime is so horny. I don't know. Slice of life. Slice of this dick. I'm not sure. I mean, it's just anime stuff. A lot of it's like hypersexualized for like no discernible reason. To the point where like I feel like it actively detracts. Like I stopped watching a lot of like isekais, for example, because I just got so sick and tired of the same like boring ass MC being summoned into a world, and then everyone's just like, "Oh my god, I'm just in love with you, man." They'll be like, "No, that time I got reincarnated into a world, but I make flowers smell better by touching them," and then every like uterus within like a 50-kilometer radius is just like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this. This is exactly what I needed." And it's just like, bro, come on. How many times can you make these 12-episode shows about these really like shallow concepts? It's like, who's sitting there watching these over and over again and going like, "Oh my god, this is just like so peak. I've seen 15 of these back to back and I've rated them all 10 out of 10. I need more." And for every archetype of the 4 that exist for the female characters, I'm gonna get an individual body pillow. I still don't watch anything about some dudes trying to pay rent and live life. Yeah, it's getting oversaturated. Let me look at my anime list real quick. I just watched Delicious in Dungeon. Delicious in Dungeon was a fresh breath of air. On God, it was such a nice deviation from the normal crap that's being shoveled out. There was no obscene fan service, and the ones that the fan service that they did have was actually like really funny, and it was the dwarf being like just showing his underwear, which was so out of pocket and so unbelievably funny. It wasn't like, you know, every 5 minutes where it's like, "Oh no, I seem to have tripped. Oh no, my breasts. They have fallen out of their pocket holders. This is crazy." The MC peeked a glance. I must slap him, but I kind of enjoyed it. Like, it's like, I'm so sick and tired of that shit. So give me something that's peak for once. But yes, Delicious in Dungeon was a nice, fresh breath of air. I started watching anime. I got distracted by the Google game. I am popcorn. That's funny. That sounds like a good way to get distracted. And I like the 3rd season of this one, but the one I watched previously was Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? That was okay. The first 2 seasons I felt like fall into the stuff I don't really like. But season 3 and 4 were actually like pretty damn good. Like surprisingly so. I was like, "Oh shit." I was like, "What happened here? This got like really good all of a sudden." Shockingly good. But anyway, any questions about the animes? Any recommendations for me? I'm kind of in a, I started watching another one of those like slice of life ones, the romance ones. It was, I'm not sure what it's called, but that one about the girl that speaks Russian or something like that, and the MC also speaks Russian. I got a couple of episodes in, but then I didn't drop it. I just like got bored. Any porno animes? Thank you, dude. Wait, why not? Why don't you know any pornos? Allow me to fix you, Diego. You're clearly broken, and I need to fix you. If you don't know any good pornos, you should watch. High School DxD. Fantastic. Maru the Succubus. That's actually one. Don't look that one up. I only know that because it's the memes. Solo leveling. I don't think so. I'm taking a quick break, Andrew. Solo leveling? Maybe I am done. I'm not sure. Solo leveling? What's this about? Okay, I'll put it on the watch list. Let you know how it is, Eleni. Solo leveling? It was so good. Watch it. Watch it like you hate it, but you love it. Low key, you wanna date it when you fuck it. Solo leveling. Okay. All Saints Street. Wait, is All Saints Street the one where there's a female in it, that's a no-do, dude. That's a no-do, my dude. That's unfortunately a little too woke for my tastes. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you. Randomly selecting Dragon Ball Z episodes. Let's look at something done in this game. Saint Street. Alright, I'll check out Soul Leveling and all Saint Street. Slice of Life are not my thing. I find Slice of Life is good if you're having like a bad, you know, maybe like a bad period. Like if you're having a really rough period, I find Soul Leveling to be pretty solid. The idea is hopefully it lifts you out of that. And generally it's been a while since I've watched a Slice of Life though. I haven't had like a seasonal depressive stint in a hot second. You know, season of Overlord. I haven't seen season 4 yet. I was going back and watching clips from season 1 and 2. And I'm like, this show's kind of good. I should probably watch the latest season of Slime. I watched season 2 of that. That was okay. I don't know. I might be part of the a minority here, but I feel like it has its moments, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Reincarnated as a Slime is a little overrated as a show. I'm not sure. Every time I watch it, it's like, okay, and then it's, I don't know, I guess it's boring or something. Man, yeah, secondary watch. It has its moments where I'm like, oh, that was pretty funny, or that was really cool. But like, I'm not sure if it deserves like I'm not sure if it's a 10 out of 10. I feel like it's a 7 out of 10 show. I need to watch the new season of Demon Slayer. That's been rolling on pretty nicely. Would a slam lead need lube? No, I mean, Rimuru spends most of his time between boobs in the show, so probably not. Feel like need good shows. I torture myself with Korean drama, so it's rolling really well. Like it's been slowing down. Besides the next one I'm watching, I have 3 episodes of Demon Slayer. The more bureaucratic. A lot of chat, a lot of chit chat. I mean, it had its good moments. I really enjoyed all the scenes with the Tempest Dragon. Those are kind of funny when he becomes what's the word when you're like an otaku? I thought that was funny. You watch Demon Slayer? Demon Slayer was the opposite for me. I watched the first season of Demon Slayer, and I'm like, I don't know about this one, man. This shit's kind of mid, low key. And then I saw the Train movie, and then I watched season 2 with Tengen Uzui, and I was glued to my screen. I thought that those two back to back instantly like flip me right around, and I'm like, this is amazing. I love this show. Never thought in an hour 30 I would grow to love a character so much and then be in tears when they killed them off. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, people who watch Demon Slayer. I don't know if you about Demon Slayer. I'm not here to again. I have good concepts. When it leans into fan service, it puts me off. Sometimes it just lean too much, you know? They lean a little too much. It's like, it shouldn't feel like an episode is good because it showed, you know, side boob. Or, you know... If everyone here's ever watched a mech anime, you know the camera angles I'm talking about, you know, where they put cameras in the MC females' seats. It's like, what is this angle? I can't see the action. There's ass in the way. Try to look around their hips. What is getting good, Weeping? Tell me. Explain to me. What is getting good? Tell me something good. One Piece? I haven't seen One Piece. I have not seen One Piece. I have not seen My Hero Academia. I have not seen Bleach. It's funny, my brother's actually watching Naruto right now. I haven't seen Naruto, which does create some confusion given my chosen Twitch name, Nine-Tailed Sam. People are like, "What's your favorite character?" And I'm like, "Not from that show," and they're like, blown away every time. It's Dragon Quest. Played the game. I don't know about the anime. Was Dragon Quest that online MMO from like 2007? Or am I thinking of something else? Okay, no. Now I'm thinking about something else. Never mind. Dragon Quest game? Or maybe it is what I'm thinking of. Nope, no it's not. I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. I've never heard of Dragon Quest before. I haven't heard of Dragon Quest. I should also probably watch Ruby at some point. Just because how much I loved Rooster Teeth growing up. You know, rest in Rikuresuke and Pache. but I think I've heard mixed reviews, and I've never felt too. Also, the show's not done. What are they, like 17 seasons deep? Massively competitor. It's very good. I have a quest where I need to keep dragging these nuts on your face. Shut up! Someone shut this guy up. Mods. Crush his skull. So different now. It would be hard to coordinate, but those can make for pretty fun segments if, like, you know, everyone watched a show or something, and then we had, like, a stream about it and, like, the just chatting or some shit. We try to give it a good breakdown of what we liked and didn't like about it. That would take probably too much coordination for what we're probably capable of doing. Because you probably need everyone to have watched it by the same time and be able to have that discussion of like, okay, hope everyone brought their notes for this week of anime book review. Please, tell me your top 15 favorite characters and why. What was it about the motivations that really drove you saucy? Anyway. There's some really good stuff out there. There's also a lot of really bad stuff out there. But that's any medium, I suppose. Like, I wish some of the isekai memes do a bit better, but, you know, that's fine. Here's the thing. Sometimes you just need a good trash show. And I think the current influx of isekai trash can really rise to meet the occasion. Like, you don't always need a 10 out of 10, 50 episode endeavor that takes, you know, a couple weeks to get through. Sometimes you just want to blaze an afternoon, you know, get some takeout, have some good eats, maybe take a shower, and then just blaze through some 12 episode like piece of shit that absolutely means nothing story wise, but it's like, oh, it's got cool fight scenes. Oh, it has actually has a kiss by the end of the show. That's crazy. With the main heroine. Want to see him again. You just can't always do that, I think. That's my issue with it. I'll watch trash every once in a while. I'll watch some trash. I'll see some title that kind of, you know, looks fun, and I'll be like, it's trash time. Call me the trash man. We trashing it up. I'll probably just finish this last dungeon, Andrew. Then we'll probably call it for the night. But, making some good headway. I wish there's so many anime fans in this community. Raise your hand if you're an anime watcher. I'm kind of curious now. Let's see how many dweebs we have in this place. Hi, Baguette. Love you. Let's see. Anime or nah? I'm kind of curious. Maybe we can make some anime-based segments in the future. If enough people here like that, we have enough common interests to get some sort of like review night going or something. Eminence and Shadow, fun, not serious. What you say is your favorite of all time there, Weeping's Angel? Let me guess. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, a good choice. I agree with you. We're not having an anime porn watch party. That is a ban-worthy offense. There's a couple of rules that my rules are very lax, but I adhere to them. There is no watching a porn in the server together. There is no illegal activities to go on in a cooperative venue in the server, and there's no giving birth while on Discord voice chat allowed in the server. Just adhere to these rules, and we'll be fine. That's all I ask, please. Please and thank you. Did that do it? Are we good? I think that finished it. Anything else? Ah, shit. Whee! Incredible stuff.
Well done. Time to set it loose.
This loses a fire. I'm more casual. Wait, whoa, what just happened? Whoa, what just happened? What is this? What just happened? Why do you guys hate FMAB? Wait, this is crazy. I didn't expect to get such a blowback in my face. Holy shit, it's like I turned on a car while sitting behind it and the exhaust just exploded black shit all over me. What the hell? That's that person considered a connoisseur? No. Any context are having to cause these rooms in the first place? FMAB is trash. What made it trash? Oh, fuck that Chimera shit. What Chimera shit? I don't remember. Wait, what happened? The Chimera? FMA. Well, FMAB was better than FMA. I feel like FMA was too. Oh, it was too sad. I was sobbing. Why, it was too sad for you? I had my VC birth scheduled Friday. Sorry, Baguette. Maybe do it in Stray server. Because she doesn't kink shame, she kink explains why. So maybe she'll allow you to do have your live scheduled birth for the VC. Interesting. I didn't expect this. It was actually one of the first animes I ever watched, and I was blown away. And which made it really disappointing because I went from that to everything else. Both things made me very angry about. I never watched it again. Made you angry? Let me guess. You didn't like how he gave up his powers at the end, huh? You were like, I would have kept them. Nah, just kidding. Oh, what about the? If you want to watch the show at some point, I recommend you leave, I suppose, or mute the stream, I guess. Or we're talking about spoilers. Do you have to do, Sam? Nah, I'm curious. Dude, you have aroused my curiosity. Let's see. Oh. Really? Is that ruined the entire show for you, huh? I think it gave it some juice. This doesn't mean anything to you if you haven't seen the show, but for those who have seen the show, this means a lot. This means a lot if you've seen the show. That's funny. Hey, you didn't like that arc, huh? The range. That had so much depth, dude. No, that was horrible, but it was so good for the show because it was horrible. It helped move the plot forward. The depravity of it is what really made it interesting, I think. Sometimes you need to have something fucked up in a show, dude, I think. Depth into the garbage can. You were like, You're like, we have standards up in here. There's certain things we don't do. I think if it serves to move the plot forward in a meaningful way, I don't mind when shows do something pretty dark, to be honest with you. However, there's a line where it's like, you're just being dark for the sake of being dark and it's not adding anything. In that case, it does suck, I think. I feel like that was a good dark where it added and didn't do subtraction. But I can see if someone would disagree with me on that, to be fair. I can understand disagreement on that front. Could probably show that was bad. Yeah, I guess there didn't really a lot of stuff. Sad stuff didn't really happen. I can't think of anything else, at least. You're ruining anime talk. Wait, what? Oh, I can't do it because he's hidden in the smoke. What? Oh, that sucks. Hey, more so than not, huh? I get to know. Like I said, maybe we can make that some sort of thing in the future if people like something, right? Make like a full segment. I would need to watch something again, though. Damn, Kratos. Nice, though. A Bergsgra? Yeah, I haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist. I did see some scenes from it, and I think they did one or two things better. I'm not gonna lie, I think I preferred how they handled May Hughes in FMA, and I think they did him a little dirty on FMAB. And once again, it's one of those things, if you know what I'm talking about, you might see what I mean by that.
A pipe.
Used in many of Freya's
a
blessings,
pipe, yes. A good little smoky. But basically, he was a lot more badass in FMA. In FMAB, he was kind of like, at times. At least, you know, towards, you know, the end of his arc, if you know what I mean. Oh shit, runic attack, hell yeah. Blades of Chaos. That seems dope. And once again, we have a first heavy runic attack. Why is this game, like, holding out on me for some of these things? I've gone how many hours of gameplay without getting a heavy runic attack for both these weapons? I finally get 2 back-to-back. Almost back-to-back. Within this, a very similar time period. If that makes sense, at least 2. Why did you wait so long? Maybe I wanted these a while ago. This better be like an 80-hour plus video game. Or else I'm gonna feel robbed and steved. Alright, let's let this giant inflatable pillow out, and then we'll call it for a night there. But yeah, how do we feel about Wednesday sessions going forward? You guys want to do more Wednesday streams? Kind of a bit of a trial test.
reminds me of a story.
Does it?
I think I can do it.
There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world.
Would you call it Pandora's box? Fans know what that's from.
But no metal could hold such a power. So the blacksmith used the flame of...
Kratos, is this a story meant to ease my grief?
Perhaps it is just a story. A way to pass the time.
I appreciate the sentiment.
Damn.
But, well, your stories...
What about my stories?
I wouldn't exactly call them a comfort.
Fair. Mimir is the better storyteller.
Now, don't sell yourself.
I feel
short,
bad
brother.
now.
You've come a long way
Poor
from
guy.
the days of laconic fables.
It's okay. Finish your story, Kratos.
The blacksmith's daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died trying to protect her from those who would open it.
Well, at least it's a relatable story.
I get the meaning. What's the meaning of that story? I'm pretty sure that's just a hard nod to what, Baldur's Gate. Why do I keep saying Baldur's Gate? That's just a hard nod to God of War 2, I think, right? Oh, have a good night, Weeping. Have a good night, Weepy. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Best of luck to you and the kiddo. Good night. Good night, sweet prince. So somebody did in God of War 3. Yeah, I know the whole Pandora's box thing, and Pandora was actually like a girl. She was actually like a thing, like a person. Like she was Pandora. It wasn't actually like a box. What was it? It was like all of the problems in the world were contained within one person or something like that, and then I'm pretty sure that ends with her dying. I'm pretty sure, and then all the bullshit of the world is unleashed. And then it was something about like giving mankind the power to choose their fate, because all the bad stuff was hidden in the box. But now that it was released to the world, now it was like the power of choice is what really matters at the end of the day, kind of thing. I'm pretty sure that was like the lesson. What I remember. But I didn't play the game, so what do I know? Yes, the box opened and you came, I think. Everything about the world happened. The box. You opened
It appears we've overstayed our welcome.
Oh,
now,
for crying out loud. Woo! Oh, wow.
Kratos, off your back.
That was not a good enough performance for that woo. Used in the world were contained in the box, and God War 1 Kratos opened to use the power to decide to kill Atreus.
Enemy, left flank.
Ah, was that it? Okay. It's been a second, but does sound familiar. Wow, this is amazing. Get my axe back. I'm not using my rage for this. It's not worthy of the cause. I refuse to use a rage to save my life on this one. Either skill issue or win. There we go.
Time to end this story.
Amazing. Yeah, there we go. Throw me. Face the evil such as fear and envy and inflict the gods like Zeus made them worse. Kratos discovered that he inherited Nope and tried to kill himself to give it. He inherited Nope. That's an interesting way of putting that. Yeah, he did the big cut with the Blade of Olympus. I'm pretty sure. That's why he has a scar on his tummy. Tummy? What am I, 5? There's a scar on his abdominal region. Tommy, what the fuck? I am a man. A man does not say tummy. I'm a big adult. Chris being high on hopium is crazy. Ah, yeah, there's times. How am I supposed to go with this? Where's the unleash? I think that's it. Is that unleash? That looks like unleash. Ah! Hey, are you unleash? You look like unleash. Yeah, let's cut you. Very nice. Ugh! You need to chill out. Scrumptious. Be free, my child.
If my stories are of no comfort, take solace in knowing you did what you thought was best for your son's safety. Even these creatures know. There is little choice for a parent. You are not alone.
I'm not, am I? And now neither are they.
This game has gotten like really like, what's the word? Like sweet. It's become very sweet. I like the messages being conveyed. It's like pretty, I think. Wow.
Incredible.
The Song of the Sands. Wow. Didn't know I could get misty. It's beautiful.
They're like inside each other. In like a breaking the game's engine kind of way, yeah. They're like phasing through one another.
Thank you, Kratos. This land sings once more. We've done good here.
Are they gonna disappear? Oh, they're cuddling. Dude, we're back at it. We're watching Born with the homies. It's been 6 years in the making, but we're back, baby. Did they just die?
No rush to leave yet, is there? Who knows what kind of adventures await us in our freshly lit barrens?
What just happened? We save them and then they die? What kind of saving is that? Okay. At least that's done. Man, that was kind of pretty. Alright, I'm not doing this area right now. This is bigness. Alright, this is gonna be a comeback for next time. Dude, I was joking about, like, side quest gaming only today. But we just did side quest gaming today. Let's look at this. Aha, look at that. Add a modifier, huh? Probably this one. Let's get Frosty, man. I actually saw it that time, believe it or not. The sperm in the air? Whoa, dude, they got so many swimmers. Those look healthy. It's little baby jellyfish. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that these side quests are like full-length quests, man. These are huge big. Let me go get that real quick. And that's a good thing, I think, right? You want more content than less content. A lack of content can be sad and depression. At least feel like you didn't, shit. At least feel like you're not getting rewarded for your efforts. Get over here. Ah! Alright, one more time. My loneliness is killing me, killing me. Damn it. Alright, aiming right here. 3 and a 2 and a 1 and a skadoosh. Way too late, my son. My loneliness is killing me, killing me. I must confess, I still believe. Right now. Okay, that felt like that should have been right on target. I'm gonna go right here. No further. This is it. Skadoosh. What? It made red sparkles. As if it did hit it. I'm not leaving until you're destroyed. Alright, I feel like here is like a good angle. This is it. This is the magic. This is the magic that cut the carp. Incredible.
One more for the tree.
We did it, guys. We saved Halloween and Christmas. Excellent. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I had a lot of fun. Did you guys enjoy another session? We had another good long 4-hour goon session. Everyone I think had a decent time. I had a good time. And yeah, we'll see about doing more Wednesdays in the future. It's gonna be a little. I'll be honest. The schedule for the next couple weeks is gonna be a little strange. Like I said, cars in the shop right now. Still doing this regarding that bill, but we're just gonna have to tank that shit. We're gonna do our best, guys. Yeah, but I got an exactly who I'm gonna raid tonight. So you guys know Strog. You guys know Stroganoff. You guys know Straight. You guys know Strabini. She's doing a 12-hour stream right now. She's 9 hours deep. She's got 3 hours left to goon. So yeah, let's give a little bit. If anyone wants to join the Discord, love to have you. If not, no worries. I gotta go rub this shit off my face. It's actually a little annoying how long it takes to rub this and scrub this shit off. I'm not sure if I put a message in the Discord, but if anyone wants to see kind of how long it takes to get this stuff off of my face. I think this is a pretty good representation of what the process looks like, and I've been doing it every night. So please send me your thoughts and prayers. Look like I crossed the wrong person. It's giving, you should see the other guy kind of energy. But I'm gonna have a long talk with a baby wipe. Okay. All right, let's go right into Straw. She's playing Deadlock right now. Any Deadlock fans here? Who updating their luck right now? Oh god. So I'll be back Saturday, I think. So nothing tomorrow, nothing Friday. I'll be back Saturday. I'll be back Saturday for some good times. But yes, thank you for hanging out. Thank you so much to Eleni for popping in, giving that follow. Appreciate you, lad. Appreciate you, buddy. Got some good talks about animes. Thank you, Dev, for the raid. Appreciate you, my dude. Keep that beard looking solid. Shout out to me for gifting a sub to Diego. That was really kind of you, me. Oh, thank you, me. You're so nice, me. And then thank you to Cub for the shout out, guys. And shout out to Mina for the 30 stream streak. But you guys be happy, be healthy, take care of yourself, look after your mental health, especially in today's society. Be nice to yourself. Here's the raid message if you're a sub, raid message if you're a follower. Choose what works best for you, and then let's get it on. Peace out, nerds. Do 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 do. All right, I'm just gonna, I forgot to copy the raid message last night. I felt inept. That was silliness. All right, here we go.